Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Dungeon Delivery, the D&D actual play podcast where we take a bunch of Minecraft creators and transform them into fantasy postal workers. I'm Ozza, your dungeon master, and I will be guiding our players through this world as part of a collaborative improvised story. Would our players like to introduce themselves?
I am Ollie, also known as Chèramy, the government sorcerer.
Hello, I'm Martin. I'm going to be playing Haery, the Harangan monk.
Hi, I'm Lizzie. I play Polly Inkpot, a human druid.
And without further ado, it's time for Dungeon Delivery. When we last saw our couriers, they had just brokered peace between the mice and the cats, completing their first delivery without their package being stolen or tampered with. This morning, we find Polly making her way to work, running a little late. It was a very busy day in the Inkpot household this morning. Great Uncle Roger's dog got out, and when you finally chased him down, Aunt Bunny needed help finding a book she had to return to the library in one of the many piles in the kitchen. You're crossing the final stone bridge leading to the docks, a little flustered and red in the face, when you pass a familiar small old lady crossing in the opposite direction holding a tin of fish.
Is it Joan?
Oh, hello, dearie, says Joan.
Joan! Oh,
It's like she's here.
good morning, Joan. Are you on your way to feed the cats?
I'm all ready to feed Potchy Bears his breakfast.
God, the voice is uncanny.
Yeah. How much is this costing you every day?
This is the first day and I've just taken it from the canteen, so I think it'll be okay.
Okay, well, cool.
I see you. Joan has audibly aged by like decades.
Is she still hauling the anchor around?
She's actually, the anchor is currently strapped onto her back, and in her hands, she's holding a small bundle of ropes as well as the tinned fish. And she goes, I suppose you'll be very busy today, what with the Tideheart Festival and everything.
Oh my gosh, is that today?
That's today, yeah, you know.
Oh no, I wasn't prepared.
She goes, I've got all of these to deliver. And yeah, so you know, Polly, that the Tideheart Festival is essentially this world's equivalent of Valentine's. So one person sends a bit of sailor's rope to their prospective Tideheart, and the second person ties it in a knot, and then the rope gets returned to the first person. If they pull the rope and it tightens into a bowline knot, then it's a yes, I will be your Tideheart. And if they pull it and it's a slip knot that unravels, then that's the rejection.
Oh my gosh. Wait, and you said Joan was holding some rope.
Joan's holding a whole bunch of ropes. She goes, yeah, I've got all these to deliver.
Oh, no, they aren't.
They're all prospective suitors.
My husband
Yeah.
was
You
the
didn't,
only
those
one
aren't
for
your
me.
personal ropes.
No, they're not my husband was enough for me.
Oh, maybe you should take a rope and throw it in the sea? Maybe? Is that where he is? In the bottom of the ocean, Joe?
I think that's actually quite morbid. I don't know if that's very sweet.
No, I think it's sweet. Where is he now?
Confirmed dead by
He's dead.
Joan.
Defo,
He's
yeah,
dead.
Joan said that he got it in the neck.
Yeah, we put him to
Actually, I
rest
said
at the
that.
bottom of the ocean.
You laid him to rest at the bottom of the ocean?
Yeah,
Oh.
on a burning ship.
You burnt a ship for him?
Yeah.
You know what? That's true love. That's true love. Wow, respect.
She goes, so you'll be probably delivering these today, but and then she grabs your wrist like surprisingly tightly, and says, make sure you finish your deliveries before sunset tonight.
Oh, why is that?
Just an old sailor's superstition. It's nothing. Anyway, must be off. And she turns and she trots over the bridge at the very slow pace that Joan tends to do things these days.
It doesn't feel like nothing. That feels meaningful in some
How
way.
ominous.
Yeah.
Polly, we're going
Question.
Yeah, sorry,
Oh,
go
sorry.
ahead. No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Okay, I was going to say we're going to leave you and move over to Harry, who is currently
Oh.
inside the warehouse, sifting through tons of packages, volunteering to catalog the archives of undelivered letters and packages. Can you please give me a roll to see how helpful you were?
Oh gosh. Okay, yeah. What kind of roll? Just a straight 20?
I'd say a straight 20.
What is he doing? Is he
20.
sorting stuff? It
He's
could be his
sorting
decks.
stuff. It could be Dex, yeah. Well, you can add
It's
your
a
Dex.
lovely, lucky number 7.
Okay.
Wow.
Really trying to style up this low roll.
They have a certain way of doing things in the archives, which is essentially trying to get as much done in as little time as possible. And you've insisted on being very thorough and have slowed down the process. And there's quite a lot of disgruntled archives workers sort of glaring at you. And you sifted through a ton of packages. Some are torn and burned where the address is just illegible. There are barnacle encrusted messages and bottles that have been washed in by the tide, all sorts of things there. But you don't find any familiar handwriting. You're kind of going through them quite methodically.
I mean, these bottles that I've washed in that are all like kind of crusted over, can I just like pop one open?
You can pop one open.
Because if there's no label on the outside, I need to check the contents because that may give me a clue to where something's got to go.
Yeah, you can pop one open. Can you just give me another straight D20 roll?
Yeah, I'll give you one of those. It's a 3.
The one that you have picked out to take a look at is the water has definitely leaked in, and there is mushy bits of parchment floating in dirty seawater.
Just sludge. All right. Never mind.
As you rinse off your hands, you notice the time on a big clock on the wall. Your official shift started 2 minutes ago.
Oh, I better rush to the locker room. I got to get there before Pepper does.
We're going to move over to Chèramy, who is stood in the locker room with a very perplexed-looking Pip and Pepper.
So you're telling me that it's the Tideheart Festival today?
Yep, it's the Tideheart, so we're busier than ever. To keep things nice and simple for you, we've got 3 ropes for you to deliver today, Chèramy.
I usually bring my own to give to the lovebirds around.
You've been handing out a lot of ropes this week, have you?
Well, I mean, throughout my entire life, my entire 7 years, it's a rope a year, and I always tie it tight.
Oh, okay. Well, these have already been tied this past week, so we're just returning them to the senders today.
They're not going to get confused and think it's me, are they?
Because
I'm too busy with work, Pip. You know me.
I know you. Yeah.
My accent's changed a little bit. I've gone West Country.
All right, my lover, my tie, my rope.
my tied, my rope.
Just to clarify, is it Tideheart as in T-I-D-E or is it T-I-E-D?
It's T-I-D-E.
So
Yeah, like,
it's like the waves.
The coast.
It's just when we're doing knots. I was like, oh, is it tide or
Yeah,
it's a play on words. Harry, it's very clever.
It's very good. I was just intrigued.
So you just returned it to senders today. I think on account of the postal uniforms, a lot of people send these through the post instead of handing them over personally. So
that's true. And since you started making me wear the trousers, obviously
part of the uniform,
it makes it much clearer. I am an employee.
Look,
and
if we
I'm
make
not there for fun.
If we make an exception for you, then all of a sudden, like Carl in the cafeteria is not wearing trousers, and nobody wants that.
Can I use my increased perception to look at? Is Pip the one on the shoulder?
Yeah.
Are they wearing pants as well?
They are not.
See, now that confuses me. That seems like a little bit of a disconnect there.
I just think there's a certain level of maybe humanoidness.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a level in the company. Are they like higher than me?
They are
higher.
They're higher than the both of us, actually.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, that upper management.
Do they look at me with a certain sort of a stern nod?
Roll a perception check.
I feel like I've never really looked at anything on Pepper or Pip particularly. They're just sort of there. 11.
They look like any other squirrel, but there is, I don't know, there's something a little unsettling in their gaze.
A level of intelligence beyond their gaze.
They seem to be peering through you rather than at you.
I'll keep that in mind, sir.
I don't suppose you know where your fellow probationaries are.
This is very rare that they're not. I mean, obviously, I sleep here, so it makes sense that I'm here first, but usually they're pretty prompt.
Okay, well, if you could
Have you checked the canteen?
Well, could you go find them? We've given you some deliveries in the Hawthorns, which is Polly's neck of the woods, so I figured she could be a good local guide.
Yeah, I mean, I'll find them right now. I'll be right on it, sir. And
can I try to burst through the door as this occurs? I want to know if I can. How hard can I push the door, and how quick can Chèramy move out the way?
Yeah, well, so Chèramy, as you go to leave, would you like to roll a dexterity saving throw? And Harry, would you like to roll a strength check?
Oh my god, what is with this dice today? 2.
No, 8.
Yeah, your banging into the door isn't particularly hard. In fact, you kind of bounce off it as Chèramy goes to...
And my dodge is also not particularly graceful. You bounce off it, I go, whoa! And I just fall backwards, so I don't get hit by anything. But
the door just very slightly swings, and then you just see it prise open, and from the bottom of the doorway, you just see I'm here on time. I was actually here an hour ago.
Polly, he's here on time, sir.
Polly, you arrive...
I was in the mail room.
You arrive just in time to see your 2 compatriots sprawled on the floor.
Do we make enough of a distraction that the Pip and Pepper don't know she's late? Because you're looking at us.
Pip is like, hello, Polly. Good to see you.
Hello. I'm here. I was here. I was just cleaning
She
up
was
my locker.
here.
Well,
I was
with
climbing
me.
inside it.
We were sorting mail. We were with
great.
the archivers.
Love to see the initiative. You don't technically. Never mind. Okay. Here's your manifest. Just make sure you get all of these ropes delivered, and make sure you deliver the right ropes to the right people. Because if you get that mixed up, then you're gonna have the whole thing of like they're gonna think they accepted, and it's a whole mess. So
Very confusing marriage proposals.
This is an extremely important job.
How do we know which rope goes to which
They're
person?
labels.
Has it got a little label on
The
them?
ropes are labels.
Right, with you.
Yep.
Okay.
So if you'll see, you've got the address on both sides. You've got the two, and that's the person you're going to be wanting to deliver it to the from, right? Because they've already been delivered to the person. They've tied the knot, and then you're delivering it to the original sender.
We're doing
Wow.
Okay.
back
So you're
to
delivering
delivery
it
back to senders.
You're delivering back to senders.
If it says Miss Burry, we take it to Miss Burry.
If it says to Miss Burry, then you don't take it to her. If it says
There
from,
are two of them?
well, you got
How
an
do I know
address
the
on both
difference?
sides.
Well, they might be married. That's the thing about the rope. They might be in love, Harry. Love.
Love is lovely, but I don't know.
Happy Tides Day.
Maybe Polly should have the manifest today.
Polly,
I feel like I'm going to mess this
take
up.
the manifest, and
Oh my
like I
gosh.
said, it's in your little hometown. So if you want to head over there, and sorry to make you come out all this way.
Perfect. Yeah, no, this is exciting. I've never been given so much responsibility before. I'm so excited to be delivering love today.
So excited. Congratulations, Polly, on your promotion from not holding the manifest to holding the manifest. I've never held the manifest.
Maybe next week, Chèramy. Maybe
If
next
I'm lucky. Once I learn to read.
week. I will excitedly take the manifest. How many ropes are listed on the manifest?
So you've been given 3 ropes,
Three
going
ropes.
to 3 destinations that you recognize. If you don't know the building in particular, you know the street that they're all on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you've got.
And they're all in the Hawthorns.
They're all in the Hawthorns.
So is the Hawthorns like a separate town? Are we
Like a
leaving
borough.
Sun Harbour, or is it around here?
It's along the northern coast of Sun Harbor.
Oh.
But is it like
oh.
its own separate little town? Like
you'd
a
consider it
district?
its
A
own
district within
district.
the main. Okay.
It's my neighborhood. Part of the Sun Harbour.
Your neighbor. Okay. Why am I asking him? I'll be asking you. Why don't we start walking? I'll ask you questions about where you
Yeah,
live.
I know the way, of course.
All right.
In fact, I just came all the way this morning. And do you know who I passed on the way? You're never
Who?
going to guess.
Um,
The one person that we all know in common.
It's not Joan.
It was Joan.
it was Joan.
Wait, is Joan not looking after us today? Pip and Pepper, have we got out of probation now?
You succeeded our delivery without your package being open or
We
stolen.
did one thing right.
Amazing.
Oh wow, well that's a shame because we don't get to hang out with Joan anymore. She was only here because we were bad at our jobs.
I
That's
mean, when
crazy.
you're back at the company, you never know who you're going to be assigned with. So
Oh, she always used to tell me I was a good bunny.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be Polly's job now. Polly,
Well, we'll have to see if
we'll
you're a
have
good
to
bunny.
see.
I'll be good. I'll be good.
Okay, shall we set off in the direction of the Hawthorns?
Lead the way.
Let's go.
Should I wrap the rope around myself to keep it safe?
Maybe we shouldn't be unknotting the rope.
I wasn't gonna
or
unknot it.
think
I was just
we
gonna like.
should-
How long is the rope? Just so I have a picture. Because
It's
in my head,
probably around,
I'm picturing like boat ropes.
yeah,
like
yeah,
big,
it's
thick
big,
ropes.
thick nautical ropes. It's probably around 1.5 feet, maybe. It's not.
Oh, so it's not like enough to like wrap. It's like
It'd be enough to sling, but not wrap.
okay, I'm gonna use it. I'm
Oh.
gonna stick it in my new trousers that I've got, just sort of
Okay.
like in the side, like a
Yeah,
pocket.
you can do that.
Have you got all 3?
I've got all 3. I'll hold all 3. Yeah.
Just be careful with those because we don't want to get them mixed up. It's very, very important
Be
that these
careful,
go back
Polly.
to the right people.
Polly, 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 do you know what I was bred for? I'm a carrier pigeon. I'm carrying things.
Yeah, you know, I was just thinking about this. Your last fateful job as a carrier pigeon was delivering kind of the opposite of one of these ropes.
It was,
That's
yes.
true.
Yeah, and it went wrong, so it's good to do the opposite, which can only go right.
It's the whole yin and yang situation.
What if it turns you back into a tiny pigeon?
I don't
Is that
think
something
I'd like-
you want, Chèramy?
Not particularly. I feel like I've blossomed in my new shape and form. Do you not think so, milady?
I think you've still got a little bit of work to do, but I think you're coming along nicely.
I've been drinking a lot of muffin milk these last couple of weeks since it made me grow strong that one time. So I'm getting bigger. I'm thickening out. But give it time.
Oh, we'll give it plenty of time. However long you've got left.
Sorry.
Okay, what's the first address on the Hawthorn, on the
You
delivery
have
list?
3 addresses. You have got the Lonely Goat Tavern is one of the addresses. The Lighthouse on Barnacle Rock. The Sailor's Hut near the dock.
Harry, sorry. I know that I just took over this responsibility from you, but I do feel like you have been doing it a lot longer than me. Do we usually have to deliver them in this order, or is it kind of whichever one we feel like, or maybe we could
At
do them
Acorn
in any
Express,
order?
we work on maximum efficiency. If we're behind, we speed it up. So whatever's going to get us there quickest and home again, that's the route we go. So we might want to overshoot, hit the back one, and then we get the others on the way back down.
Good idea. Okay, which one is the furthest away that we should go to first?
The dock would be the furthest away, and then the other.
Then
two
of
you could
course
get on
I
the way
would
back.
know.
Yeah.
Let's see. The furthest away would be the sailor's hut on the dock. We'd have to go all the way over there first.
Jeez, all right. That's right north, isn't it?
That it is. Probably.
Is it? I guess so.
It is.
I've just committed it to Caddon.
I don't really think of things in terms of north, south, east, west. I'm more of a directionless girly.
Yeah. Polly goes from like landmarks.
Great for a post person.
Yeah. Turn left on the bridge. Go past the pub.
Vibes-based compasses. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I was going to say, Polly, could you tell me a little bit about the Hawthorns? Because I've never been.
Well, the Hawthorns is my neighborhood where I live in Sun Harbor with my giant family. And it's sort of a suburban area, but we've got a bit of everything. It's a really nice area, actually. Not a lot of crime, so you'll be glad to know.
Walkable district.
Walkable, because I don't know how else you would traverse any
probably
district.
in the harbour.
Yeah. No, you can definitely walk around.
And you got a big flock.
Or are
I
they
do.
big? Like, are they giants?
Because you're big
giants,
compared to us, but
or
you might be the smallest of the flock.
Are you a
No.
small giant, or do you just mean you got loads of siblings?
Me-sized. No siblings, actually, but lots of aunts and uncles and great-grandparents and grandparents and great-uncles and a few others.
How exciting. Hope we meet some of them. We can ask them
Well,
for funny family stories.
maybe, but I don't know. We will be making a stop at the Lonely Goat Tavern, and my uncle... Hang on. Is it my uncle? Give me
It's
a
easy
second.
to forget, isn't it, with a big family like that? Is it your father?
So
Is
many
it your
names and
uncle?
places of faces.
I'll tell you as a pigeon, we all kind of
Oh
look
no,
the same.
sorry. It's my second cousin Phil. He works at the
Oh,
Lonely
Big
Goat.
Phil.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Though I can't imagine. Well, if it's from him, which we don't know. Can I see the name on the manifest? Who we're returning it to at the Lonely Goat Tavern?
Yeah. So the Lonely Goat Tavern is the original sender who you're returning it to is Elira Thorne.
Oh, okay. So it's not my uncle, not my cousin Phil. Then not my second cousin Phil.
No, unlucky.
Is it
Maybe
Lyra? Thorne?
Elira.
Elira.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Let me get the
Elira.
other names for the other ones. Elira Thorne is in the Lonely Goat, and then the Lighthouse. Who's this one?
That is Thomas Reed.
Sommy Reed.
you're having to follow me to read these because these are sticking out the back of my.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
it reading it
sorry.
off the ropes,
no,
right?
I got the
Yeah.
manifest, right?
Oh, true. Yeah, true.
And then the Sailor's Hut.
Is Captain Saltscar.
Captain
Oh, he sounds like
Saltscar.
a
Does it
What a
also say?
name.
I guess it wouldn't say who they're from on the manifest, but it would, or who they were to originally on
does,
the
it
manifest.
does.
They would be on the ropes.
Oh,
or...
it
Yeah.
does.
Oh, well, sorry, not on the
Who would
manifest.
that
Yeah,
be?
it says it on the ropes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I haven't got those, but if we want to be nosy, we could have a look.
I'm happy to swing my body around so you can see the rope.
Is that allowed, Harry?
We're not allowed to open packages. We can look at the exterior. Because if we have any problems locating the person, we can always do a backtrack to the person who they were sending it to.
Take a peek.
Can we take a peek?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Who's the Elira Thorne? Who did she originally send hers to?
She sent it to Rowan Vale, who lives on 5 Berrybush Hill, which is a road that you know. Then
So many plant-themed names in my district for a person who hates plants is crazy.
And then there is Mira sent one. Was the recipient of the one at the Lighthouse?
Just Mira, where's she at?
Oh, she lives
Just Mira.
16 Ivy
Horrible
Street.
mirror.
16 Ivy Street, got it.
And then Betty at the Solarium was the one who
I think I know that name.
received Captain.
Wow.
Saltscar. So we're going to see Captain Saltscar. We're going to Betty.
We need to return these ropes to the original senders.
Okay.
Isn't it so interesting?
Oh,
that
so
we
they
get to
give. So the person gives the
see-
rope. They get a response. They give it back. I understand now.
Yeah.
Of course I do, because
We're just
I've done this
returning
before.
ropes.
It's like what
You've done
people
this
do
so
when they're
many
in school.
times.
They go, that Chèramy likes you. Do you like him? And then they go, yeah, he's all right. And then you go back and go, she thinks you're all right, Chèramy.
No,
It's like that.
Well, no, we had this same thing in Barnes. Obviously, it wasn't as nautical. It had like a different name, but we did it with worms. So you'd like get a worm, tie it, give it back, and if they ate it, like 101 Dalmatians, the show, the play, it means they're in love.
It was a little nibble. That's
Yeah.
nice. So just quickly, Polly, obviously there's loads of like plant name stuff and it's called hawthorns. Do you reckon it's a Lyra thorn? Like, is that like their family owns the joint? Like, do they own that district? Are they a big family name?
Do I know that?
Yeah, you would like you actually recognize a lot of these family surnames. Even if you don't know the person in particular, there's a lot of those people around. You went to school with a few of them that had that surname.
Few salt scars.
So is Lyrathon like
primary
particularly well known in the area?
She would be, and she's the mum of one of your childhood friends.
Oh.
Mum.
Yeah, I do know the Thorns. I wouldn't exactly say that they own the neighborhood by any means, but they're definitely got a lot of munchkins running around in the neighborhood.
Oh, we've got to watch out not to step on any thorns. Got it.
But you don't want to step on thorns in general. Painful.
Yeah,
that
we shouldn't
hurts.
step on anyone in the Thorn family.
No.
That would be extremely rude.
Very
so
rude.
let's go to the sailor's hut and find Captain Saltscar.
Okay. You lead them to a small house near the docks. It's built very steady and low, like it's bracing against a storm, and the wood is very sun-bleached.
Beautiful.
Can we see a door?
There's a door, yeah.
Who would like to do the honors?
We know someone that knocks very well.
I can do the signature acorn knock. Here we are. You're not going to hear it because of a noise gate, as you call it. Just got to open your ears a bit more.
But you got to push
Ready?
through the noise gate to get to the door. So.
There it is.
Oh.
Hello, Acorn Express. Looking for Mr. Saltscar.
Captain,
Got a
Captain,
rope.
Captain. You want to say captain?
Sorry, Captain Saltscar. We got a rope for you.
You hear a loud footstep from inside, and then a wooden bang, and another footstep, and then another wooden bang, and a slot opens up in the door. And you go, "My name be Captain Saltscar. How could I be helping you landlubbers today?"
Well, Mr. Saltscar, I believe that you sent a little bit of rope to a lovely little lady called Betty, didn't you?
Well, why didn't you say so? You're delivering it back, are you?
Yeah, we got a response for you, mate. Would it fit through here?
Hold on, I'll
through the
walk
slot?
forward and could you check which one it is, Harry?
Make sure we get the right one.
Yeah,
hold on.
Can I double check it after Harry's checked it?
There we are. Right, it's this one. Is this right, Miss Polly?
Do you want to roll a perception check?
This roll could affect love.
Gosh, I've never been under so much pressure to read something. Hang on, I need to get my character sheet up. I don't have it up.
The wind keeps blowing the paper, so it's hard to read.
Don't lose those papers. Okay, I've rolled an 18, so that's
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Very good.
That's 3, 21.
Yeah, this is definitely the right rope.
All right,
That
lovely.
is the correct rope.
Tug it
Now-
out then.
Captain, will this fit through there?
Give me a second. And the shutter closes, and then a bunch of bolts, and like you hear all these locks and chains just being undone on the door, and then it creaks open, and you see the grizzled expression you'd seen through the sort of letterbox is now just a big smile, and he goes, "Yeah, may I be having it?"
You can indeed. Now, do you want help pulling this, or are you going to pull both ends of it?
I'm gonna give it a go. And
Here you are then.
he eagerly takes the rope and pulls each end, and the knot in the center just disappears.
Oh.
And he sighs.
Oh my god.
Well, I suppose that was to be expected.
Why? You seem so lovable.
Oh, he's taking it well.
She's just way out of my league. What would she want with an old peg leg like me?
No, don't say that. I know the perfect older sailor woman that would be just right for you.
You do?
And she lives down by the docks.
Wait, do you know her name?
Yeah, have you met old Joan, hey?
You see, like, the color kind of drains from his face a little bit. He goes, did you say Joan?
Yeah, Big Joan. She works at post office.
Well, I won't be giving her my heart, you see. She already took me leg.
What?
Oh!
No! What? No,
Quick
you must have done something to
question.
deserve it. Come on.
Did you happen to be a pirate before, or still actively a pirate?
I may have pursued some endeavors that were less than legal on the seas.
I
Did
see,
she
yeah.
bonk you first?
She
On the head with the anchor?
she bonked me.
I know it's Tideheart, but come on.
She bonked me with the anchor.
How many times?
Well, I didn't talk like this before.
Oh, wow.
Wow, she really did a number on you. You must have. I mean,
it is a big anchor.
Yeah, I'm sorry I even brought that up. I would
Right.
like to apologize profusely from Sun Harbor Acorn Express.
Would you like us to pass? I mean, I see Betty once in a while. Like, do you want me to do some digging, do some sleuthing?
No, it was a long shot.
No. Okay.
Do you want us to find you a new lover?
If you keep an eye out, any hardy lass would be fantastic.
yeah, it's not the end of the day yet. You know, the Tideheart Festival's not over. There's still a chance to find love.
Okay, well they do they be doing the tying. But if you find someone and he hands it over and he goes, maybe pop the label off, so they.
I'll stick it back in me trousers.
Best not to let them know they're the second choice.
We'll be off then. Thank you, Mr. Captain.
All right, don't you need me to sign anything?
Of course we do. What a silly,
Agree with the manifest, and I know he messed it
stupid
up.
bird I am.
If you do this again today, Polly, I'm taking it back.
I present the manifest to the captain, and I show him exactly where to sign on the right line.
Yeah. He scribbles his name down and he's like, thank you very much.
Anytime. Very sorry for all the mistakes I've made. Very sorry.
Well, that was really easy.
Yeah, I'm not used to us getting a signature
Wow.
not at the end of the day. That's
Yeah. I mean,
nice.
kind of a bummer that nobody loves him, but
Well, we'll find someone. We can just
we
give
got
them
our
a help.
signature, so on to the next, I guess.
I mean, he seemed nice though, right? Like that smile, there was at least 4 teeth. I thought he was quite charming.
Yeah, but don't you think there's probably something he did to deserve a terrible bonking from Joan?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Joan is quite bonk happy, isn't she? That's the
Yeah.
thing about Joan.
Yeah.
She's always
With that
bonking.
anchor on the head.
Well, she tried to do it on the train and we had to scream at her to stop.
Yes, yeah. She bonks first, ask questions later.
Yeah, she's very forthcoming.
Where's the next delivery point?
Well, we got to head to the Lighthouse next, haven't we? Where was that again? It was on was it Barnacle Rock, did it say?
Barnacle Rock.
Barnacle
That's the
Rock.
one. It's a giant rock covered in barnacles. You can't miss it.
No way.
You clearly lived here a while because you know all of the spots.
It's one of my landmarks that I use to navigate this place.
Jeez, what colour are the barnacles?
Very sun bleached nowadays because they're all dried up and
Horrible. It's actually really sad
Dead.
to go to this part of town.
yeah.
Never been to the Lighthouse before though. I can always see it, but yeah. Does it keep you awake at night, Chèramy? Because that thing must shine at the Avery Tower, right?
Oh yeah, but I like to go right beneath the hay that they've put out for me. They've almost made me a bed at this point because I used to make my own nest, but they weren't very good. And then I think as a treat for doing 3 good deliveries, they've started giving me extra seed. They've given me hay. They've given me twigs and twine. Don't have to do anything with them, but I made a pile.
I thought that was to account for the new influx of birds, but maybe it is for you. Yeah.
I mean, there's a
That
lot
sounds
of
about
birds
right.
up there. Yeah, there is a lot of birds up there, but we're all very close.
You must be the biggest one
There's a couple that are close.
by far.
But
What?
no. The thing is, like, I've been training them, so they're getting very strong. Like,
Jeez.
not me level yet, but they're getting there. They're big. They're big birds.
I have to make a note of this.
There's going to be some very buff birds.
in Avery.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I do my training regime up there to try and build my muscle, and they all have to do it with me because we kind of work as a unit.
I didn't know you guys were working out up there.
What do you think you do with your flock?
There's just loads of pidge bros up there just
Yeah,
going
when I'm
for
up
it.
there with my squab, I'm doing press-ups, but obviously it's beak to ground. They're full press-ups.
Not what I imagined happened
Yeah.
in an aviary. I'm not gonna lie. I thought you guys were just laying eggs.
Well, the thing is, you shouldn't check, because
Cooing.
I know a lot about aviaries. I've lived there my entire life.
Maybe I should
enough.
come and have a look one day.
You'd
See
be
how the
welcome
other side
anytime.
lives.
I mean, I'm seeing how you live right now.
That's true.
You can come visit my
And what do you
my
think of the
joint.
hawthorns?
For one, I like the sea breeze. I'm seeing seagulls up there. They're loving it. If I was my old form, I'd be flying around, loving it.
I do love the floor around here. There's some really, really pretty flowers. I like that tall yellow one, the one that sort of looks like a flame. Doesn't have like a little orange tip, which I kind of wish it did, but yeah, no, it's lovely.
It's pretty.
Do we get to see your house? Can we swing by there while we're working? We've already got one signature.
My house is my house nearby.
It's not super nearby, but the Hawthorns is very walkable. You could get there quite easily.
The hawthorns is very walkable. We could easily walk there. Maybe we can stop there for lunch. A little snack if we get all these ropes delivered quickly.
You sure your old ma wouldn't mind?
Oh no, she'd love to see everybody. She's very excited for me working at Acorn Express. I'm sure she'd love to meet you.
Probably haven't seen anyone like me before.
Have you told her all about us?
Yeah, she knows a lot of the details. Nothing confidential, of course, but I anonymized everything.
Nice.
Did you actually anonymize everything, or did you?
No, I told her everything.
I told everything.
All right, follow me to the lighthouse, everybody, and I will start marching off. Are there any decorations for the festival around?
There are banners with green and blue, not like the thick nautical ropes you're carrying, but threads and ribbons and things sort of dangling between all of the houses.
Love that. Oh, I wish I'd dressed up for the occasion. I didn't even remember it was the Tideheart Festival today. I didn't get any ropes or anything.
No one's given you a rope, Polly.
Nobody ever gives me a rope.
We actually met a sailor back there that's got a spare rope if you wanted one. It's in my pocket.
He was a bit old for me, is
Not
the
your
thing.
type.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
Okay, you reach the lighthouse, which stands alone on a barnacle-covered rock. Crazy, white paint peeling, and there's a lantern, an unlit lantern outside.
Did you want to do the knock yet, or should I try have a go?
Have a go. See how you can do it.
Oh, because I'm going to say, I've been watching you the last few times do the knock, and I just want to give it a performance check to see how well I can do it. If I'm over 10, I'll use my foot, and if it's under 10, I try and do it with my feathers. It's exactly 10, but there's a plus.
Hey.
There is a plus 2, so 12. I go for it with me talons.
Okay.
I go on one foot and I go bap, 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 bap.
That's not a knock, that is a kick. but
At your
okay.
first kick,
Hello.
the door swings open.
Oh.
Oh,
I didn't know me on strength. Sorry, guys. Sorry in there. Did not
I
mean
think
to. We're
we're
not
supposed to
breaking
do
it.
that.
No, I'm not entering. We're not entering your premises. We are delivering packages.
There is
This is Thomas.
no reply from inside. The only thing you can hear is the wind like howling through one of the panes in one of the downstairs windows.
Can I
Chèramy,
peek?
You must call out his name. Thomas Reed.
Thomas? Tommy?
You're not on a first name basis with him.
Sorry,
Pretty-
Mr.
pretty
Reed.
formal,
Master
married.
Reed. Master Reed. It is me, Chèramy the delivery pigeon. And I was wondering if you are there. Hello?
Slightly
He's
awkward,
very
but
melodic when he shouts, doesn't he?
What? Can I peer inside?
Yep.
Just like round the corner. I don't want to go inside. I don't want to cross the line because I've been taught not to do that.
Yeah. Do you want to roll an investigation roll?
Nat 20, whatever you
Nat
tell me to
20.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, peering inside, you see signs of life. There is a mug of what looks to be tea on a kitchen table, and you see a lantern that's burning low on oil, and not much else besides a puddle near the window.
I turn to the others and I'm like, he's definitely been here recently. He's left himself a brew.
oh, is it warm?
I've not got inside enough to check. It's got a little bit of steam coming off. I'd assume so.
It actually doesn't.
It does. Oh, it does. Sorry. Oh, no, it looks cold. No, I think it's been there a while.
Should we investigate inside?
I think we can have a wander inside. Like, we've declared ourselves. We have reason and purpose to be here.
Yeah.
I don't think the local forces are going to be upset if we walk in here.
Chèramy, I think you should taste the brew and see if it's hot or cold.
Okay. I'm not. If it's not water, I've not had it before, but I'll give it a go. I will walk in tentatively.
Okay.
I'll walk in tentatively, and as I go, I am scanning around the room to see if I see the person, because I'm not trying to go too deep
Keeping
into their house.
your natural 20, now that you're in the room, you don't find much else besides there is a small button near the puddle that's tied.
Button?
Yeah, a button that's got a little thread tied between its 4 holes. And
Hey.
it's really quiet. And you're wondering why that feels so strange to you until you notice a clock on the wall that's not making any noise.
But it is ticking. There's movement.
There's no ticking.
What's the time on the clock?
What is the time on the clock?
6
Which is that?
6.
on the dot. 6
Exactly.
on the dot. Yeah.
Harry, can you check your little watch against that thing on the wall?
Yeah, give me a second.
I'm used to it ticking.
And just pull out the pocket watch and have a look. And just sort of linger for a bit too long as well. Like, too long to be telling the time. I'm just sort of... Yeah, all right. What were we doing?
You know enough to know that it is nowhere close to 6. It's still like probably reaching noon.
Well, that much is obvious. Harry, do you have trouble telling the time or something?
Oh, the time. Sorry. Yeah. No, sorry, yeah. It's around about 11.
Round about 11. But is that different, Polly, to the one on the wall?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
The one on the wall says it's 6.
Says it's 6.
It's like it stopped at exactly 6.
Okay, I'll try the tea.
It is icy cold.
Chilly.
But was it tea? What is it? What does it taste like?
I don't know. You try. It's some sort of weird brown liqueur.
Oh, no, I'm not trying it. I'm
to
sorry, I
you,
don't share
Chèramy,
drinks.
it tastes like dirty water.
It tastes like dirty water. It does not taste like Sun Harbour's best Sun Evian.
Gold. Sun Harbour
Sevi-
gold.
Sun Harbour gold.
I'm curious about this puddle, though. So, like, would the waves be able to crash up? Like, where is this lighthouse located? Is it on, like, a tall hill? Or is it, like...
It's on a tall rock with some stone steps leading up to it. Would you like to roll a intelligence roll?
Sure. That's a good roll. 18.
You don't even think at high tide that a wave would reach it and high enough to be able to land inside here.
And all that's left is this. And can I pick up the button and inspect it?
Yes. I'm not going to make you roll for it. It looks like an ordinary button to the best that you
What
can
colour
tell.
is it?
It's red.
A red button.
Red button, okay. And this is like a jacket button, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, with you. And did you say there was thread as well? What colour's the thread?
It is black thread.
Black thread on a red button.
Wow.
A dark omen.
Well, no, it's just a fashion choice.
I'm assuming there's stairs up.
Yeah, should we go check if Mr. Reed maybe is upstairs?
I think we've got to. It now feels like something might have happened to him. This isn't normal.
I'm just gonna begin walking up the stairs, and this is like out of character me. I always have to like declare myself walking around the house, otherwise Annette screams when she's like alerted by my presence. So I'm just gonna be walking upstairs going, I'm not here to attack or harm you. We merely have a package for you, Mr. Reed. Mr. Reed, we're here. Acorn Express is here.
Your voice echoes off the walls as you make your way up the stairs. You pass a fairly simple room that looks like to be some kind of living room. There's a sofa in there and another dining table, and continue up to a small bedroom.
Oh.
Still nothing around?
I'll make sure I knock on this. Oh, is it the door already
the
ajar?
door's ajar.
You can see it's a bedroom. How is the door ajar? No, I'm joking.
Yeah, if it's a jar, how's it a door?
How does it even swing? Where's the hinge? On the handle, I guess? What can we see? Can I investigate the room?
Yeah, do you want to roll an investigation roll?
God, it's another 7. So investigation adds, 10.
10. You find an unmade bed and a set of boots by the door and a few different coats and clothes hanging on the back of the door.
And how far up the lighthouse are we at this point? Are we like...
Near the top. This would be the highest room, you reckon?
Are we all up there, or is it just Harry?
I went
That's up
as
to you.
well.
Yeah.
You came with, yeah.
I think we all went. Yeah.
And then there's no signs of distress in the room? Like, do the boots... Are the boots dry, muddied, or are they wet? Like...
The boots are dry and the coat is dry.
Can we have a look at the coat and the clothes? What colour are they? Do they have any missing buttons?
They are yellow and blue clothing, and you can't find any missing buttons.
Well, a red button wouldn't go on that colour of coat, for sure.
No, you can't assume that. Fashion can be proper weird.
I'm telling you, as a bird that takes his fashion very seriously.
Take your fashion seriously. You don't even want to wear pants.
Chèramy, you only started wearing trousers last week.
Oh yeah, I know, but I know a good feather-to-feather combo.
I didn't think
Come
you
on
guys
now.
were in control of that. I thought that was just natural.
Yeah, but how do you think I picked my next bird of interest?
I guess I'm just going to continue up the lighthouse then. Just going to keep on going. Mr. Reed, don't be alarmed. We're just delivery people. Courier with a rope for you.
I whisper to Polly as we're going, why does it never go normal? I feel like we've done 4 jobs, and it's never an easy delivery. Aside from last time, I wish we'd stayed with him. He was...
This is just how delivering is.
Really? Because when I
it's
was just
always
delivering
like
mail,
this.
when it used to be scrolls attached to me leg, I'd get there, they'd say thank you, they'd give me a bit of water or seed, and I'd fly home. There was no going into people's houses.
What about the time you delivered the divorce papers? And
That was one
you got
time.
turned into a
No, but I
coon?
didn't even break it there. I just tapped on the window. I said, "Oh, my lady, here is a delivery for you." And she was so nice until she read it, and then she wasn't. There was none of this. None of this. It's strange.
Maybe you've been cursed in more way than one.
Harry, you make it to the top of the lighthouse and find sort of a lightly humming, your best guess would be the giant light source at the top of it with a dial and a pressure gauge on it.
And it's not currently spinning.
It's not currently
just
spinning. It's
That's almost like the
currently-
generator of sorts.
currently
What is
Is this
the light
solarium
source?
tech? Is this the sort of stuff the wizards
This
would have whipped
looks
up?
familiar to the engine, or like the front end of the train that you guys were on previously.
Okay, with you.
I'm like, that looks like the front end of the train. That's where Big Jim was. I remember it well.
And I'm assuming word would have probably gotten around if the lighthouse weren't active last night, right? Like this would probably be.
People would have noticed around this area if the lighthouse wasn't spinning the night before. But you guys wouldn't know personally. Like,
All I can say is no ships crashed into my room last night.
Can't complain then.
The lighthouse must have been working last night.
Is there a way for us to turn it on for safety purposes? Can I try and figure out the
do
mechanism?
you want to roll an
God.
intelligence
We should
roll?
have touched this.
But isn't it the middle of the day?
It is.
I want to mess with some mechanisms.
Maybe it's harvesting power right now for use later tonight.
Can I have a look at the mechanism to see how similar it is to the train? Because I paid good attention to Jim. I enjoyed that Jim character, and I would have seen what stuff he was moving.
It looks similar tech to the train, but the buttons and dials and like levers aren't exactly the same.
Please, can I pull one lever?
Okay. Can you give me a
No, I'm asking the group. Please, I asked the group, please, because it's shiny and it's interesting.
I don't think that's a good reason to do anything.
Does the manual say, Harry, anything about these specific levers?
I mean, it doesn't mention them specifically. Like, I guess they either didn't account for the situation or they think it's all right.
I think it's all right.
I mean, the question we've got to ask ourselves is, what would Joan say?
Joan would say no.
Joan would say, no sailing at night if there's no lighthouse shining bright. That's what she always said.
What if we
That
pull
sounds
a
really-
lever
I'm adding
and
that
it's
to
the
the book.
wrong lever and the light doesn't come on tonight and then Joan gets in her little sailboat and she sails into the reef?
I don't want Joan to die.
Yeah.
I love Joan.
So maybe all we need to do is find this Thomas Reed guy, return him to the lighthouse before nightfall. He can take care of the lighthouse pulling all the levers.
Fine, but if he doesn't arrive by nightfall, if we can't find him, aside from us losing our job, I'm going to come back here and pull one lever to try and
I
help.
suppose for the safety of Sun Harbor, we do need to come back and make sure it's running
Yeah.
overnight.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe he's gone to the tavern. This could be a double whammy. We might be able to get this could be two birds, one stone. Sorry, Chèramy.
Please don't say that. That's very unkind to my brethren.
One Avery, whole flock.
I like that.
Saying that about nightfall, it does remind me of something that Joan said this morning that really confused me, and I don't quite know what she was talking about, but maybe you know. She said make sure to get all your deliveries done before nightfall. Does that mean anything to you? I mean, we usually get our deliveries done before the end of the day, but this seemed like a warning.
Would we, could we do almost like a history check? Would we know of any other sort of fables or tales or any
do you want to roll
mysticism that's
roll a
around
history
Tideheart?
check?
Yeah.
Sure.
I was going to say, it probably wouldn't be to do with, I don't know, Tide Harbor specifically, but the equivalent.
Well, she was delivering ropes, and she knew that we would also be delivering ropes today, and she said it's very important that we deliver them all back to their original senders before nightfall.
I wonder if it voids it if it doesn't arrive by the end of Tideheart.
What happens?
I only got a 6 on my history roll.
I'll check mine as well, because I'm checking if Barnes had their equivalent of worm tide or whatever it was for worms. Well, it's a 5. Yeah, we don't know nothing.
There we go. No, nothing.
Yeah.
We're just animals.
All you know about Tideheart really is that it's been going for as long as you remember, and it did originate in Sun Harbor as a festival, but has spread largely throughout the kingdom, though apparently in Barnslow didn't quite hit them in the same way.
No.
I've never sent or received a rope, so I don't know what happens. if it gets to nightfall and the ropes aren't where they're meant to be.
Yeah, Polly, a lot of your family exchange ropes like within the house. Like your parents will give each other like
kind
a
of
Tideheart rope.
Oh, no, that's not incestual.
Not in that way, no.
Of course they give each other a rope, but I'm assuming they don't use couriers, so it would be kind of an instant exchange. So I'm not sure about this long distance rope delivery situation.
Did Joan say where she was delivering hers? Maybe we could go try and find her and ask, or
I think
along the docks.
I think we need to speed up our rope delivering here. If our second recipient isn't even around, I think we need to find him.
Maybe we go to our third one, do that so we can get that one checked off, and then we can just deal with this one that's clearly more mysterious last.
Yeah, I like to think that maybe Thomas Reed, maybe he's at the Lonely Goat.
And a drink at the tavern.
At the very least, on the way out, can we just make sure that if we close this front door, that it doesn't like bolt from the inside or anything automatically? Because if we can't get back in this lighthouse tonight and it's not running, that's going to be carnage.
Oh, I've broken doors off hinges before, Harry. We did it on the train. We can do that
All right.
if we need to. I will, before we leave, can I have a peck at the water on the ground?
Yeah.
Just to see if it tastes different to regular
Is this the
water.
puddle by the front door?
Yeah.
Where the bottom
by
was.
by the window, right? By the window, not by the front. Because I want to see if mainly checking for if it is salty or regular. Because if it's from waves, it would be salty.
It tastes salty.
Interesting. So it does taste like a wave got up here.
But how did it get all the way up here?
Well, could maybe a bucket of fish,
Bucket of fish.
leaked.
Yeah. Leaked? Up here?
Maybe it's pee.
No, it wouldn't be salty.
Yes.
I would know.
Isn't
no.
pee kind of salty?
Not in this way.
Oh.
You know, sometimes you want to join in the improv, but you got nothing. That was that moment for me. I was like, I don't want to steer this down a weird path.
No, I think, I mean, I've sampled the wares now of this water, and I'm happy to leave this for now. And I think we go to the tavern. I think we can also ask around if anyone's seen this fella.
Yeah. Okay.
Thomas
well,
Reed.
To the Lonely Goat we go.
Okay, yeah, you are heading to the Lonely Goat Tavern, and you arrive. This is a place you've been quite a few times in your youth, Polly, though not necessarily to drink underage, but to like a lot of festivities and like local town events and everything like that. You go there with your parents and sit by the
school
fire.
disco, like
The school disco.
all takes
Is it like
place
almost
at
like
the
a
tavern.
community
I'm very
hall?
familiar with this
Yeah.
place.
I have based a lot of like this small town village living on my own village, so yeah, it is a squat stone building with a crooked wooden sign swinging above the door showing a painted goat standing on a cliff edge. Inside are low wooden beams and a hearth burning maybe a little too hot for the size of the room, and behind the bar you see a man with what I can only describe as a fringe that would have been very trendy in around 2005, and he looks very familiar to you, Polly.
Cousin Phil!
Hello, Polly. How you doing, Poppet?
I'm great. I'm actually I'm working, Phil. These are my colleagues, Harry
Hello.
and Chèramy.
Lovely to meet you.
We're very, very proud of you, Polly. Very relieved that you're holding down a job.
Yes, thank you so much for saying that in front of my new colleagues. We can't stop for a drink, I'm afraid, because we are on official business. We have a delivery for... Oh, hang on, what's that?
Vale, Rowan Vale.
Rowan Vale.
There's no one called Rowan staying here. I can check. And he opens up a big log and he's like, no, I don't see a Rowan right now.
I thought Rowan was the recipient, so aren't we looking for Elira Thorne here?
No. Oh, yes. Hang on.
Maybe.
Yeah, you are right. Elira Thorne.
There is an Elira staying up here. She's third door on the left upstairs if you want to head up.
You don't mind us checking in on your guests?
Oh, do you know if she's in?
I mean, I haven't seen her since dinner last night, but like she might just be sleeping in a bit late.
Okay.
I'll let you go and knock Miss Polly. I feel like girl talk at work.
Also
I don't know,
family
just mess it
business, you know. I feel like you're allowed to go up there because your brother
Yeah.
says not.
Phil,
us.
Good
I-
lag being staff.
Am I allowed up into the
your
guest
family,
chambers
of
now?
course you are.
Okay. I will head upstairs, march upstairs, and I will knock on the third door on the right, hoping that that's what you said earlier.
It is not.
He said on the left. Meanwhile, want a drink? Can we have a drink, please, Phil? What you got?
Phil, yeah.
Well, hang on. And he pulls out this ledger and he goes, Harrington, when is it Harrington reached adulthood again?
Well, it's technically 14, but don't worry. I'm a very prime 36.
Oh, okay. No, you could have whatever you want. And
Hello, you've not seen my race before.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
I'm like a new hot thing on the market.
Would you be considered
Happy Tide Harbor Day or whatever.
Happy Tideheart? Would you be considered like an adult among your peers?
I think I'd be considered of age. Yeah.
All right.
He walks on 2 legs. Of course he's
Look
an
at me.
All right. Well, we
I
got
strut
we got,
my stuff and I make my tail
yeah.
feather go out like, look at me. I'm a man.
Okay. We got a local family brew. You want to try? I've been working on it myself for quite a while now.
Oh, well, not to cause offence, we can't actually have alcohol on the job.
Oh.
Have you got any other little like cool little unique delicacies here from
We
Hawthorne?
got some muffin milk for the kids.
Oh, I love a bit of muffin milk, yeah.
Yeah.
Harry,
go
try
on.
this. Your strength rolls will go crazy with this.
All right, yeah, sure.
You each get half a pint of muffin milk in a glass pushed out towards you. And he goes, on the house, any friend of Polly's said if this will help her stay employed, then.
Why can't I see through it at all? Is that how drinks normally are?
That's
Joan
how
told
milk
me
works.
it's good for me. Just drink it. Drink it.
All right, sure.
I pick it up.
Begin necking it.
I'm not used to glasses, but I'm trying to do it with my feathers like this.
Okay, would
Not
you...
very dexterous.
I wasn't going to make you roll to drink, but now I will. Can you give me a dexterity roll?
Yeah, it's an 8.
You pour about half of it down yourself before you manage.
I'm just like, ugh.
Is it good for your feathers as well, mate? Is that what Joan told you to do?
I like to think so, yeah. I think it goes through me like osmosis.
Right, I see, because your feathers are absorbent. That makes
That
sense.
they
Maybe I'll
are.
just do a bit of this and I just pour like the last bit of mine just on my like tuft. Just there. Let's see how that works.
Here you go, fella. Phil, was it?
Yeah, we're going to...
Thank you.
We're going to leave Phil taking the glass and just sort of looking in disbelief at the pair of you. And then...
Chèramy, let's go play Farkle in the corner while we wait.
I don't know what that means, but all right.
We'll move upstairs to Polly. You've just knocked on the third door on the right, and a very bleary-eyed halfling, sort of in his undergarments, has just opened the door. And he goes, "Is it breakfast time already?"
Oh, it's well past breakfast, my friend. You don't look like an Elirathorn.
What? That's because I'm not an Elirathorn at all.
I'm so sorry. Please excuse me. I'll let's turn around and just knock on the opposite door, the third door on the left instead.
Okay. The door behind you doesn't close. He's just sort of intent on stood there watching you.
I'm going to ignore him.
And from behind him, he pulls a rope, untied.
You knock on the third door on the left, and there is no answer.
Oh dear. Oh, perhaps she's not in. Okay. I'll go back down to the main part of the tavern and talk to Phil.
Okay. Hello, Polly.
Yeah, Phil.
Yeah.
Elira's not in. Are you sure she went back to her room last night after dinner?
Oh, I mean, I haven't seen her come back down those stairs. You know, maybe she climbed out the window.
You think she climbed out the window?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, do we have your permission to investigate the room?
Yeah. I just barge in sometimes. I've seen all sorts of things. So.
Phil, I don't think you meant to do that, but I won't tell anyone. I'd like to speak to Cheramy and Haery, who are doing what in the corner?
Polly, we're playing a game of the Aries made of it. It's got dice and the like.
Ooh.
It's got dice. It's called Farkle. Look, I'll roll
I'll
now.
play a quick round.
Oh, well, never mind. I've just gone bust.
How do you
Never
play?
mind. So you basically just roll loads of 6-sided dice.
Okay.
And if you get a 1 and a 5, you can pick those up. After that, it has to be 3 of a kind or higher. And you get points for it all and stuff like that. As you roll, I can sort of tell you what to do.
You can see that Chèramy is just like happily just rolling dice, picking them up. He doesn't know what he's picking up because he can't read numbers. So he's just like,
Yeah, you've actually gone bust every turn, honestly.
oh yes, I have as well.
Instead of actually having you guys roll and play Farkle, actually, we'll just have you each roll a d20, and whoever gets the highest wins.
And
Sure.
Harry can tell us if we win.
Are we adding anything to it? Sleight of hand or anything?
If you wanna.
If you want to
wanna-
cheat.
Oh.
I wish Polly wouldn't cheat.
You won't cheat? You want maybe sneakily turn one of the dice over?
No, she wouldn't
No.
do that.
Okay, in that case, it's a straight roll.
I've rolled a 19 though.
So is this sleight of hand or just straight
Up
dice?
to you whether you're...
Sleight of
you-
hand if you're cheating.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have straight dice.
A straight dice. I got a 9.
Got 6.
Okay. Polly, I don't know if you've played this game before and you're hustling them, but you wipe the floor with them.
Beginner's luck, I guess.
Goodness,
Will we
you
bet
farkled
money?
like crazy.
Yeah, I suppose you win. That's fine. I suppose it's just house dice. You know which ones to throw and which ones not to use. Whatever.
I'm pretty sure they're your dice, Haery, because I wouldn't have had any.
No, they're in a little pot on the table here. That's why I thought to play it.
Oh, how convenient.
Oh,
Phil
did
told
I
you which ones are
say that we have another missing recipient on our hands?
You did not know.
Oh,
That
I
feels like
might have
that should have been the
forgotten.
priority over playing
Yeah.
Farkle.
No, Elira wasn't there. Knocked on the door, no answer. But Cousin Phil said that we could investigate.
Oh, okay, fantastic.
Here you
Let's
go.
go.
Here's the
Let's
key. Let yourself in. Look, if you barge in, I know then I'll get in a lot of trouble, but maybe have a little peek through the keyhole first. Just double check.
I just feel like there's something wrong about us peeking through the keyhole.
Phil, do you do this a lot, Phil?
Not
Then
good
why
answer
did you
that.
seem surprised about Polly keeping up a job when you act like this at your job?
Look.
You can't fire the boss.
Just
Phil,
take
it
the
seems
key.
I lost my job here for a lot less than this, but whatever.
As a household, there's been a few career changes, but I've been here like 6 months now, and it's been all right.
Oh. Well, congratulations.
Well, I hope Elira didn't fall out of the window.
Well, she also needs skipping out on her bill.
How much of a bill did she rack up?
Well, she's only been here a couple nights, and she's performed here a few times over the years. Actually, she's a singer.
She's a performer? Oh my gosh, a singer.
That'd explain why she's got some rope.
Because she's a singer.
She could have, I didn't see her drink too much last night, but maybe she's just had a bit too many bevs.
Maybe. We'll go check on her. I take the key from Phil and I will lead Haery and Chèramy up the stairs.
And it was this door here, wasn't it? Knocking on
Definitely the
third
one on the
right.
left. Left. No, this one.
Left.
The
Hello,
left.
we're postmen.
The door,
Oh, no.
the door swings open, and yeah, you see a little guy in his underwear, and he's like, back again, not so soon.
Polly, you said Elira wasn't in. Hello, Elira.
No, that's the
Hello?
wrong door. It's happened again.
Gotta
This
be
is the wrong
a
door.
rope. This is the first rope I've ever gotten for Tideheart.
Well, here it is.
Wrong
Yeah.
door. Wrong recipient. We shan't be getting a signature from this
Have it
man.
back, Cheramy.
I was going to say, has he already grabbed the other side of the rope? Because I will do a strength check to
has.
see if I can pull the rope
Yeah,
back.
he seems very keen on holding on to it, actually.
I roll strength, 14.
Okay.
Strength doesn't matter, right? Like, it's either going to unravel or it's going to tighten.
You snatch the rope out of his hands, and you see him sort of start to sniffle. He's like, "It's fine. I didn't want it anyway.
Oh, no, it's...
Did you
we don't-
send a rope?
I sent
Little
lots,
man?
and none of them have come back yet.
What happens if none of them come back?
That's even worse than at least whether they send it back, it means they care enough to send it back.
I think it's very impolite to not respond with the rope.
Yeah.
And as couriers, we would love the work, so...
Well, maybe they got sent by Troll Trail and they'll just be late, like usual.
They're probably lost in the post. You're so right.
If you don't get any back, we met a lovely man at a little house up on the coast, and he also had a rope get turned down, so maybe you could send one to him.
Don't suppose you could give me his address?
We can't do that. That's confidential information, but we do have a rope that he
Spare rope?
wouldn't mind us giving to a recipient.
Oh, well, I don't mind if I do. And he
Get
turns
this,
and
he's got a really cool name. His name is Captain Saltscar. How cool is that?
sailor.
Yes, he is. He's very mysterious as well.
He ties the rope and hands it back.
Do we see how he ties it?
Would you roll a perception check?
Am I too close? Does it get disadvantage or advantage? What's the distance?
I guess you'd have disadvantage. Yeah, you're within 5
All right. That's a 4. Okay, it's 4. 4 plus 2.
Yeah, you can't tell which type of knot he's tied.
But now
All
we have
right.
an extra delivery to drop off
I
before
pop it-
sundown. Sir, good sir.
Yes?
I didn't catch your name. What was it?
Binkle.
Binkle. Sorry, Binkle. We are looking for the lady across the hall, Elira. You didn't
okay.
happen to hear anything in the night, perhaps her jumping out of a window or coming and going through the door, even more usually?
I didn't. No, I didn't hear anything. I saw her. She did some singing around dinner time, and then she took her dinner up here, and I didn't see her after that.
And then nothing after that. Okay, well, if you'd leave us to our investigations, we're on very important
Okay,
business.
I didn't know that. Okay. Oh, okay.
We're hard
Let
at
me know how
work,
the rope
Binkle.
goes. If you bring it back, and he closes the door.
I will do. And Binkle Saltscar. I yelled, Binkle Saltscar's got a wonderful ring to it.
Yeah.
Really does.
Yeah, he's going to go practice writing his name down with salt scar.
Big ol' salt
Man,
scar.
who knew the third door on the right was gonna be a love story?
That has yielded us some real results. Can we? So should we look through the keyhole?
Yeah, she'll have a little nosy
Is
through the
anyone
keyhole.
really particularly good at that, or
I'm quite perceptive, yeah.
you are very nosy? Go ahead.
Have a go. Ears open, it's above a 10. It's a 15 plus 5, dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Finally.
Through the keyhole, you see an empty, unmade bed and something quite shiny on the bedside table, though at this angle it's sort of around the same height, so you can't quite see at the right angle. And what looks to be a empty plate with crumbs on it on a tankard set on a table to the side.
So, it looks like she ate, she slept, and definitely still not sleeping.
You
That's
don't see
about all I
anybody
can
in
really-
there?
I mean, not from this angle, no.
Is the window open? Do you reckon she's jumped?
Can I see the window?
The window's
from my
open.
little look?
One of the two windows is open.
And in these windows, like I'm assuming, is she a human or a halfling or what? Like, is it a reasonable size for her to escape through?
Most
you imagine?
most races, besides maybe a Goliath, could climb through that.
Okay,
window.
cool. Yeah, there's one window open, but I mean, that could just be if you're just letting some air in. She hasn't had a fall, has she? I just tried to barge through the door. Like, I'm assuming she could just be on the floor in here, like, fallen.
Yeah, do you want to roll a strength roll?
Yeah. Oh,
Maybe
We have a
athletics.
key.
I have the key.
He's
but
already
I've
done
just
it.
panicked. I've got in my own head about, like, she could have
Give me-
fallen, she could
give
be
me
hurt.
athletics.
Oh, athletics. Okay. Well, I guess that was 14 plus. Where's athletics? Oh, 0. 14.
14. Yeah, you bust open. It's quite a fragile
just stood
lock.
there with the
And you bust open this door. You hear like a metal snap as your shoulder hits it. And
Sorry,
the door
Phil.
flies open and you're in a room and you don't see any sign of her on the floor.
Can I have a little wander over? Because where I caught a glimpse of that glinting on the countertop, could I have a little potter over and see what that was?
Now that you're closer, you see it is a similar puddle to the last time, but it is in the shape of a bare footprint.
Right.
A bare foot. No, like a barefoot. That's
Oh,
How is
right.
that?
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
I
you,
thought it
thank
was a
you.
bare
Not an actual
paw.
I thought it was bare paws.
Yeah, sorry, it's not like a boot. It's a barefoot.
Chèramy, can you... I know the last one was gross, but could you sample this? Water by windows, especially this far inland, it's getting weird now.
Surely can't be salt. I will taste the water.
It tastes exactly the same as the salty water you tasted before.
It's the same, Harry.
How's that happening? There's no waves here.
Can I go over to the window and have a look out and see what's the drop down to the ground like?
Yeah, it's quite. You're on the second story, so it would hurt. You could do it, but you might break something.
And there's nothing like a broken cart down there or shattered glass or anything
There's
like
not
that.
not a hay bale or anything you could jump onto.
Not a trampled bush.
A trampled bush. No.
Or a flattened halfling.
Can I attempt to like move the water with my talon just to see if it like, I don't know, if it wipes
Is it
away
fresh?
easily, or if it's fresh as well. But I guess just to see if it, I don't know, if it's weird water.
It soaks up into your feathers a little bit, like your normal water would when you have your bird baths.
Do we have anything on us that we could like take a sample of it with?
Have a look in my inventory.
I don't think I have anything. I think I have
Ooh.
a health potion, but
What
I
about
can't do much with it.
what about a parchment and we take a footprint and then we line it up with somebody else's foot, kind of like Cinderella.
I thought you were going to
The
say,
play.
what about this jar I've got? This condiment jar currently empty.
No, I wouldn't use the mayo for that.
No.
Is that just every day it's been mayo?
I was going to say
7 a.m. on the dot.
We got
Mayo,
this. We
please.
got this
Boop.
cool item, and we never change it because it's just mayo.
We could have some Worcestershire sauce, although we should probably have some Hendos. That's a Sun
Yeah,
Harbour
Hendos.
classic.
Yeah,
Sun Harbour.
that's
favourite.
Barnsley classic actually.
Oh, I've got painter's supplies. Would I have any kind of small like receptacle
Yeah.
in that for like
You don't
storing
need pot,
water
yeah.
for cleaning the
You
brushes?
could probably have a water pot that you could.
Sure, yeah. I'll pop that out then, and I'll just take a scoop of it.
Yeah.
Because salt water in these two locations so far, there you go. Put that in. It's just a bit weird. So I don't know if somebody could look at this for us and let us know any more.
Well, it doesn't
Yeah,
make
fuck
any
it.
sense that there's still a wet footprint here unless whoever left it had only just left.
Now you're all in the room. Would you like to roll me a perception check while you're looking down at this footprint?
Sure. my god. 9. That's with a plus
Yeah, mine's
5.
also 9.
17.
17.
Because I'm down on the ground right now looking at the water.
What you initially are excited about and think to be a worm is actually a small sodden piece of thread with a little sewing needle
On the ground.
on the ground.
What colour's the thread?
Tell us the
It
thread.
is a red thread.
Red thread or black thread on a red button?
This is
Can we
red
say-
thread.
This is different thread. Definitely different thread to the first one.
Okay.
Okay.
What's that, Chèramy? What have you got there?
I found this upon the floor, Polly. Quite
What is
interesting.
it?
Well, it looks like some sort of long red worm attached to a sharp stick or something.
Oh
Take a
my
look.
gosh, it's a needle and thread.
Goodness gravy! A needle and thread! You think the singer used this for anything?
Ooh, are there any clothes around?
She could have been sorting out her garbs.
Yeah, looking around the room, she does. There's a suitcase full of various items of clothing.
Does any of the thread in the clothing match the color of... I mean, it's black.
Do you want to roll an
Well, it's red
investigation
thread.
roll?
Red thread. Red thread.
Yeah. Oh, it's red thread. 19 plus 3, so 22.
None of her items of clothing, going through all of them very meticulously, can you find a thread that matches this color.
Is
She
there
doesn't have any clothes.
any clothes that match the red button from the other place?
No.
But what if she's wearing something? Maybe we should ask Binkle what she was wearing last night because he saw her performing.
Yeah, he is the last person.
I kind of don't want to bother him again, but he seems to be doing nothing else.
He's the only witness we've got to this woman's missing disappearance.
Can't you just ask Phil? I don't think we need to knock on his door again, do we?
Yeah, we could ask Phil. I don't know how much I trust Cousin Phil.
Whereas Binkle
True.
seems trustworthy. He seems like we've built up a great rapport.
You don't think Cousin Phil is to blame for any of this, do you?
And to be honest, I don't know what to think at the minute.
The fact that the water's been outside of a window every time makes me think there has to be something to do with the windows.
Something's coming in through the windows and leaving a footprint of salty water and also taking people right on the Tideheart Festival day.
Yeah, and we've got limited time remaining. We need to speed up.
Like, maybe we should go out of the tavern,
And have a look
round
at
the
the bottom.
back, and have a look at the bottom. See if there's any evidence that somebody scaled the wall or landed in a giant heap on the ground and maybe left a trail of blood.
While Polly is saying this, I'm already climbing out of the window.
I was going to say, can you hover down?
Okay,
That's
Polly,
a
I'm
good
on
idea.
it.
Style.
I'm just going to peer over the
I
windowsill.
start to slowly descend.
Okay.
What do you see, Chèramy?
What do I see,
Do you want to roll me
DM?
an investigation roll to see what you do see?
Yes.
It depends on, are you doing this when you're still in the air, or are you doing it when you land on the ground?
I was doing this as I descend,
As you
and
descend,
then as
in
I...
that case, you can roll with
both, I would say,
advantage.
because I'm looking
I
down
was
the
imagining
wall.
like an elevator scan.
Oh, with
Well,
advantage,
it's
you say?
It's with advantage if you're not currently, stood on the ground.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm flying down and doing it. It was bad both times. 8 plus 8 minus 1 is a 7.
This one's 7.
-1 on your investigation?
I'm not an investigator.
Who
I'm
would
a
have thought that this
bird.
job would require so much investigating anyway?
Yeah, Cherry,
Not
you
me.
look down and you see, oh wait, is that some lovely flaky pastry and some seeds that are between the cobblestones down
Oh, God.
How's it got there? Oh, well, obviously I'm going to go for a nibble.
there? Yeah.
Is it a flaky pastry and seeds?
Some of it is definitely food, some of it is definitely pebbles, but you start pecking around and finding some lovely little scraps and
Polly!
morsels and
What
crumbs.
is it, Chèramy? Is it
There's
evidence?
food. There's food down here. She's thrown food out of the window.
Oh, okay. We'll keep the evidence.
I'll keep it as safe
we'll
as I
run
can.
down and we'll meet you.
And I whisper in my belly.
Chèramy, what kind of... 'cause we've just got crumbs up here. Does it match this?
Oh, he'll have to do a
could-
taste test.
Should we just scoop it up or just bring it with us?
Because he's quite clearly
Yeah.
eaten the evidence,
would you like
Harry,
to
is
roll
the thing.
a perception roll? Sure.
I was going to say, you come down and I'm just sat on the floor rubbing my tummy going, oh.
Okay, we'll run down with the plate, I guess.
Quickly get it in my mouth, quickly, or I'll forget the taste. 11 plus perception. 11.
Whatever these things were originally is definitely different food. In fact, the stuff you're eating off the ground is probably quite stale bread. And Polly, you know that this road leads down to the bakery, so there's
These are
always
not the
gonna be sort
same,
of
Polly.
breadcrumbs and just bits and bobs leading down here.
Oh, yeah, that's probably fallen off the bread cart on the way to the bakery.
It's
And
still
by the
as
looks of
yummy as
it,
the day it were
quite
baked.
a while ago.
Irrelevant to me. A bird does not question the bread he is given.
You're not allergic to anything, are you?
Hard to say.
Okay, just because I
Suppose
know
you
they
wouldn't know.
they put a few weird garnishes on those baked goods, so...
Oh. Well, I was going to say, is there any garlic or anything on this? Any interesting herbs?
Garlic bread. That's a natural 20 on there being. Yeah, you actually are eating garlic bread.
Okay, now I'm going to quickly... Okay, pause while I Google... Does garlic kill
birds eat garlic?
kill birds? Because
Where do spiders' webs come from?
Garlic and onion aren't highly toxic to parrots, but it is considered toxic to birds, particularly in large irregular amounts, and it has the potential to be fatal.
This isn't a large amount. These are especially
Okay.
proportionate
And also,
to
I'm
your
half
body.
man now. I'm half man. I get a little bit of a tummy ache down the line, we'll say. Not now.
Okay.
I thought it was yummy.
Yeah.
I may eat
God,
it again.
delicious.
We've got like nothing here, by the way. We've got a little bottle of strange foot liquid and bust open windows. No other clues. Like, do we just go back to HQ and let them know that the trails run cold?
I think we've got something more important. We should go back to the Captain Saltscar, because if 2 people have gone missing, why hasn't he? Is he next to go?
Oh, yeah, we should check on him.
And he was such a nice man. I don't want him to suddenly go out the window.
Also, we need to deliver that rope to him anyway, so...
True.
Yeah.
True.
You guys head back.
We're gonna run. We're running.
Kill 2 stones with 1 bird. Am I right, Harry?
Go.
No. Flocking in Avery.
We're out of breath by the time we get there.
You're panting, red in the face, and you reach the small house near the docks.
Harry, check the time.
Oh God. Right. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, we're about 4.
Are we about 4? Are we about
4. Sun's setting soon.
God, it's not even halfway.
Jeez. What, that game of Farkle really took a lot of the day.
Well,
than I realised.
What time do we want? 2? I don't know.
I was going to say
I've got
DM.
no idea of
I was
timescaling in
more
this.
asking for the DM to decide it, because then we'll know how long we got.
Okay, yeah. It's probably around. It is around 2:30.
2:30.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a lot of investigating in the lighthouse and things.
2:34. Potato.
I know this really isn't the time, but my tummy's kind of rumbly.
My tummy's kind of painful.
Maybe we can raid your fridge on the way back. We'll do this and then we'll get some more food.
Knock him up, Harry. Knock him up.
Yeah, you knock on the door.
Knock him up.
A familiar, grizzled, very tanned face peers at you.
Oh, he's
through-
alive.
Mr. Saltscar, have we got news for you?
Captain.
Captain Saltscar.
Oh, sorry, Captain Saltscar.
It do be
my
Captain.
liege. Did you say that? I don't know. This is for you. We know a lovely little halfling in the middle of town. He's at the Goat Tavern right now.
You think we'll be well matched?
I think so. They seem open-minded, adventurous. They seem to have a
Very
bit of wit.
keen.
Very
Curious
keen.
mind.
Okay.
Just checking, you are bisexual?
I don't. Yeah, all sorts. It's a very
great stuff.
very male profession on the high seas, typically.
That's very true.
Very
You
male
get love where you can
profession.
find it, don't you, sailor?
Exactly. All right. And he pulls it and he goes, "Oh, I think you've found me love."
Oh!
Oh, well, let me tell you, you're going to love Binkle.
I can't wait. Can't wait to meet Binkle. Thank you so much. Thanks tons.
Anytime.
Now,
By the way,
Oh,
Oh, no, sorry. I was going to say, I didn't know if he was going to try and suddenly...
he was going
I was
to
gonna
start.
say-
he starts
he was
to
going to say,
close
no.
it. Like, okay. Yeah. What can I help you with?
We would like to ask if we could check your windows, because we've had some issues with the deliveries, and we were wondering if you've dealt with the same on this Tideheart Festival.
Well, you found me love, so I suppose you can take a look at me windows.
Thank you, yes.
Again, you hear the like as all these chains and locks and everything is undone, and the door swings open, and you're just immediately hit with like the smell of tobacco smoke.
Oh, goodness.
Oh,
Reminds me of my father. He was a bird.
Damn.
you don't have a cat in here, do you?
Is there something else you're allergic to?
I just got me cat and nine tails.
What does that mean?
What?
Oh, it's and he points to the wall, and you see slung on the wall is like a cutlass and a big leather whip.
Oh.
Sorry?
Binkle will love that.
You think? We usually use it to punish people, but
Goodness. God, you were a pirate, weren't you? Wow, you weren't just a regular
This
sailor.
is going a bit off the rails here.
Yeah. Well, we're just a formality, isn't it? Harry will tell you the details from the book. We just need to check your house
Okay.
to make sure the delivery is safe to be delivered to you.
it is a one-room, very small kind of shack. So yeah, you can head over to the window.
I'll go to the window. Is there any water by the window?
There is not. There's like along the edge, you can see where some waves have maybe splashed a bit high because it is coast.
He's close to the coast,
and you
isn't he?
see like salt that's dried kind of up against the window, crusted the windows from the sea, even the sea salt in the air, but you don't see any water.
Can I have a look at his outfit? Is he missing any buttons?
Oh yeah, you can have a look.
Oh.
Do you want to roll a perception check?
Yes. It's a 1.
Okay.
He has a really shiny brooch, and that's really
It's
distracted
really
me.
distracting, and then you just get fixated on looking at his peg leg.
I'd-
You've not quite seen one before, and it's actually quite crazy to watch him walk on.
I'd also
Wow.
like to do a perception check of, is he wearing boots or is he barefoot?
On his one foot.
You mean boot?
On his one foot and his
You
singular
can roll.
foot.
You can roll. In fact, you don't need to roll for that. If you're just looking
Oh
at
yeah,
his
if he's
foot.
barefoot.
That's what I'm saying.
He is wearing a very like holy sock, but it is a significantly larger foot than the footprint you found.
I'm not used to human feet anyway, so it's all kind of a blur to me. Right. Well, it all seems to be in order. Do you usually keep your window closed?
Why, yeah, no. In spring, maybe. In the summer, I'll have it open.
I would keep it closed tonight. I've heard of that. Apparently, there's dark tidings on Tideheart night if all the ropes don't get delivered on time.
Oh, well, I do be that.
Yeah, there's the knot wraiths. They come floating around and they sneak in your windows.
Not very new, but
Wait, what do you know?
it's just there's an old superstition about making sure that the Tideheart festivities are done by midnight.
But it is just a superstition. It's nothing real.
Well, there's truth in every myth and fable.
And that's midnight.
Well, when it gets dark, so I probably around 6 o'clock. Actually,
jeez.
I'd say.
Around 6 o'clock, so we've got around... Okay, great stuff. Thank you for your...
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Well,
We
no,
must
but
go
what
now.
happens? Stop. No, we're not going yet. What
Thank you.
happens if we
All
don't do it?
Yeah, I'll be seeing you. Like, thank you so much. And he closes, he ushers you out and like slams the door.
What
shut.
is with these sailors and just all the vagaries?
I may have been a little bit distracted by his brooch, but it
And
got me
his peg leg.
thinking, and I've had a little bit of a brain wave because
I
his
like it when you have those,
brooch
Polly.
was a wave, and I've had a brain wave. What if the recipient of the rope did something to the senders of the rope? Because we know who the ropes came from. We know that
True.
Elira sent a rope to Rowan Vale. So maybe we can investigate Rowan Vale at 5 Berrybush Hill.
Berrybush Hill, yeah.
And we can investigate Mira at 16 Ivy Street because we know where they live. And we know that they sent these people the ropes who are mysteriously missing.
Well, it's certainly worth checking on them anyway and telling them that, the one that they love or don't love are missing.
Yes. We need
Maybe
we
they'll
need
know
them
where
to
they
know.
commonly go. That's if they're even acquainted. Like, because
they
I'm
should-
assuming not everybody is like super familiar. This could be not anonymous, but like, I want to get to know you. Here's a rope.
Sure, yeah.
Which house are you going to first?
Let's go. Well, which was the first one we went to? The Barnacle. Oh, sorry, the Lighthouse. Maybe we should do Mira, 16 Ivy Street.
Sounds good to me. As we're running, which I assume we're running, am I able to do a sleight of beak check?
To do what?
I would like to pull one of the ropes out of my satchel and try pulling it to see if it ties
What?
or undoes
Okay.
without them noticing.
Without them
'Cause
noticing, do you want to
in my
roll-
head, I'm
Yeah.
thinking the one we've checked has been a failed rope. What if both the ones that are tied correctly, people go missing? In my head, I'm trying to piece this
Would
together.
Yeah, I'd like to roll that.
16 plus.
It's
I mean, they
short-
can do a
Against
check.
our passive
it's either
perception.
you're looking or it's against your passive perception.
17. Yeah.
Mine's only 13.
Mine's passive 15.
Yeah, damn, that's
Ooh,
high.
yours is
That is
high.
high. Yeah, so
high enough.
you drop a
Got
little
it.
bit behind them so they can't see, and you pull the rope, and the rope pulls into a tight bowline knot.
Okay.
Does he know which rope it was? Because he can't read.
No, I don't
He has
know which
no
rope it is, but I'm keeping that in mind that could be related, and I'll pocket it for now because I don't want to get told off.
Okay.
But I will continue onwards.
You continue on to the house, and Polly, you lead them up Ivy Street, and you find a tidy little house set back a little bit from the road with whitewashed walls and a red-tiled roof. And the shutters are open and the curtains stirring in the breeze, and a short stone path leads to the door.
This is it, 16 Ivy Street. This is where Mira lives.
Ooh,
Do you want to check? I mean, this is close to where you live, right, Polly? Maybe you know her.
Do I know her?
Do you know
Any personal dealings with Mira of 16 Ivy Street?
No. You've been on this street before. You've known people on this street, but not in this particular house.
Can't say I do know her.
Can we have a look around the perimeter to look at the windows? Like, I want to see.
Yeah. Well, from the front garden, you can see that the front window is open
On the ground floor?
on the ground floor. Yeah.
Oh.
Not unusual. There's a lovely Sun Harbour breeze. Maybe she wants to catch
It's a very safe area.
Should we give it a knock?
I think
We
we
maybe
need.
should.
I think we need a woman's touch for this. I think it's you, Polly. It's your
Okay.
time to knock.
It's first door at the front.
This time I'm double checking that this says number 16.
It does. Yes.
Okay, then I will go up and I'll give it a little knock on the door.
There is no reply. Inside.
Oh, no answer.
Of course, there's not.
Gosh, who would send a parcel and then have the audacity to leave home on Tideheart Festival
If
Day?
they were going to be out, they may as well just deliver it themselves.
I mean, unless they've gone and met up somewhere.
Well, we could look inside the window. It's right there. It's open. It's just asking to be looked into. What if we can see something suspicious and then we would have grounds to enter?
Harry, poke your ears over, but also your eyes.
All right,
Okay. Would you want to roll me a perception check, Harry, as you peer through the
sure.
window?
I'm not going to pass the threshold. I'm very much going to stay here. If we have a package that goes to a place, I'll tend to barge in, but otherwise I am very
Yeah, we're just
shy
breaking into
about it.
random people's houses now.
I don't believe in dice jail, but this needs to go in there. That's a
Yeah.
5 plus 5 is 10.
A 5, a 10, a 10's enough.
Wow.
Is that enough? Oh my gosh.
Because
okay.
You got a plus
know
5? Oh my
what you're
gosh.
looking for. You don't really notice much out of the ordinary in the room, but peering down just over the windowsill, you see on the window ledge a watery footprint,
Oh god, another one.
and that's where we're going to take our midway break.
Oh, dude.
Who's stepping?
Harry, you have just looked through Mira's window and seen a watery footprint on the window ledge.
Guys, it's more of the same. There's another bit of water.
Not another one.
In the shape of a footprint?
It looks a bit more distorted, but I think so.
Do you want me to taste this one, Harry? I run across.
I don't know if we should go in here. I don't mind going into places when the package is for here for this person, but this is all backwards.
But we have reasonable grounds to enter now.
There's a weird
dunno.
water foot hopping
Mira is-
around these places.
I won't do it. I
Yeah.
can't do it. I can't do it. I can't lose this job. It's too important. If you want to do it, go ahead.
Can I try the door handle?
You can try the door handle. Yeah, it is locked.
Oh.
Can you give me a leg up?
Well,
No, I can't.
can we pick up Harry and put him in the window with his eyes closed?
What's going on? Are there gnomes in this
Do you
garden?
want to roll a strength roll to see if you can always carry her?
I'm not going to resist, but
You've got your eyes closed and they're just hefting.
Strength, strength. I've got +0. Not very strong. 6.
A 6.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Sort of push him over.
You try to lift Harry.
Well,
but-
Cheramy's helping me, right?
Yeah.
I'll
You have to
help,
with
yeah, I'll
advantage.
help.
You're
Can I
using
roll
help
with
action.
advantage?
Yeah. Do you get a nat 20?
It's coming. It's locking
Wait
in.
for it. Wait for
It's
it.
o-
Cover your
it's
face
go-
with it.
Cover your face.
face.
Make it.
Oh, 14?
It's a 20.
It's a
yeah, that's
20. It's a 20.
Sorry, it's down a little bit.
Good job. Okay, yeah. No, yeah. So Harry, you close your eyes, and before you know it, you're just off the ground.
And the entire time, I'm whispering, being like, "You didn't choose to do this. You didn't choose to do this, so you're not breaking your rules. It's all okay."
It's not your
'cause
fault.
It's not your
When
fault.
you
It's not
open
your
your
fault.
eyes and look around, you find yourself in a living room.
And see, look at that. Now there's a unknown mysterious person inside. We should also probably venture in too,
I think we'll
Chèramy.
have to, because otherwise they could be a criminal.
I don't like
I
this.
just think-
I don't like this. If you're coming
yeah.
in, you might as well come in. Yours is of your free will. Mine's not of mine.
I clamber in.
You climb in through the window.
Yeah. Can I? What do we see? What do we see?
You see, like quite a nice, definitely has a feminine touch to it. Living room, a little dated on the furniture. Some quite old, maybe family pieces and things like that. Would you like to roll an investigation roll to kind of look around?
Dated furniture, but the question is, will they be dating? I wonder if Mira rejected Thomas's rope. Or if she...
Who could say? Are you going to help me investigate?
My
Guys?
investigation is a 19.
A 19.
What did
Oh,
you
I'm
say
not
then?
doing it. Why am I rolling?
Mirror,
Why we're
mirror on the wall.
Yep. Harry, you get down on the floor, you start looking around, you're looking around the footprint. Again, there's no sign of disturbance or a struggle or anything like that. But you do find a piece of black thread near the windowsill.
Same again. This didn't come off me on the way in, did it? I caught something on the way through.
I take
What
mine
is
out of my
it?
pocket.
Nothing on me's black.
Black thread?
Yeah, same as
But
last time.
there was black thread at the lighthouse.
And it's right here that I've got in my pocket. No, it wasn't the lighthouse. It's the other
Let's
one.
check them out together. How do they look? They're the same?
They look the same.
This was the room. Yeah, this was in the room we just went to at the tavern.
The button. Maybe the button belongs to Mira.
The
Can we have a look around and see if there's anything that might be missing a button?
Okay, yeah. You can look around. There are some coats on a coat hook by the door, and you don't find one that you think is missing a button.
Question. We didn't do this at the tavern, but are there any clocks in this room that may have stopped, similar to the lighthouse?
Sure. Do you want to... Well, actually, we'll use your 19. Yeah, you find a small clock on the mantle that is also stopped at 6.
At 6 o'clock as well.
I'd forgotten about that.
That is
Harry.
Such
That
an
takes a lot of
unusual
effort
detail.
to just stop working. Like,
Is it broken or did somebody turn it off?
I don't know how this works. Is this working on solarium tech, or is this just regular tinkering?
It's a
Can we tell if
clockwork
it's
clock,
broken?
And you doesn't look smashed or anything. Do you want to roll me an investigation roll?
Sure. 6.
6.
Well,
Yeah, I
back
mean,
down low, boys.
it's not smashed. You don't know how clocks work. There are some cogs in the back, and you see it can be wound, but
Try
Can I
winding it.
wind? Yeah,
Yeah.
can I wind it and
Yeah.
see if it actually springs to life?
yeah, you go to wind it, and it only turns about half a rotation for like it's fully wound.
And it's still holding at 6. It doesn't begin springing into life or anything.
Why don't we try taking it out
Weird.
of the house and see if it starts moving again?
I don't hate that idea. And I'm just gonna clamber straight out the window.
Yeah.
The sooner I get out of this place, the better.
You clamber out the window, and the clock hasn't started ticking again yet.
All right, no, put it back.
I'll taste the water.
You taste the
Again.
water. You taste briny.
We might say, I want to taste the foot juice. That's what you were gonna say. That's where it was going.
The foot water.
You,
Give me the damp toe stuff.
The foot water tastes like briny, salty again.
Still briny, salty. And there's no way it could be from the sea here.
What if it's just sweaty feet?
It ain't. This is seawater.
Have you tasted sweaty feet before, Chèramy?
In the job, you taste a lot of things.
Seeds end up on the floor all the time. I bet he's accidentally licked
Yeah, I was
a
going to say,
foot.
I'm always tasting the floor.
Well, same again. Do we go over to
There's
Berry
one more
Bush Hill?
house to check, surely, I think.
Let's go see if we can get sight of Rowan anywhere.
So 5 Berrybush Hill, is that far from here?
Probably about a 10-minute walk. It's not close.
Thank God.
Well,
We're
we
burning
can have a
daylight
little mosey
here.
over there.
Okay.
Can I look up at the sky?
Yeah, it is around 15 minutes have passed since you left Salt Scar, and it's going to be another 10-15 minutes to the next place.
Aye,
but
aye, aye.
but now you look up at the sky, like it was a very sunny, bright morning, and cloud cover is beginning to roll in. So it is a little darker, it's a little grayer.
Rain on Tideheart. A bad omen.
Many people's ropes have been loosened.
Soggened.
Those are the tears. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Maybe it is tears. Maybe it's the water. Maybe that's the water. Maybe it's tears,
They
not
were
salt.
crying at their window,
They were
looking
crying
out.
at the window.
Like the theatre, they do that all the time. They say things out of windows on balconies.
Okay.
Something to think
Should we-
about.
Shall we check if there's a footprint also at 5 Berrybush Hill?
Yeah,
so
I
you
think we
make
can
it
skip the
to-
formalities of knocking.
Yeah,
for
you
sure
make
this
it
time.
to Berrybush Hill,
Yeah.
and looking around the house again, you manage to find an open window. And
So nobody's home.
nobody's home. You knock on the door. There is no reply.
Once again.
You find another open window, and you find, just peering inside without entering, another less visible footprint, but there is definitely a puddle of water.
Is it by a window as well? Or
It
some
is.
kind of entryway?
It is by a window.
So, and the window is open.
This window was closed. You didn't find any open windows actually this time,
Oh my
but you
gosh.
peered through and you saw a puddle by the window.
This is very alarming news. There is somebody going around the Hawthorns and climbing in people's windows. I thought there was low crime rate here.
You told us it was safe, Polly.
Well, apparently they do a good job if they're never getting caught. They've done this many houses. No one's batted an eyelid.
But all these people missing. 4 people missing.
They're stealing our postal, our hirers, our people, our deliverers,
thread.
our recipients and our deliverers.
They've not been gone long enough for them to be considered missing. They could have left this morning and this is all normal. They might be running errands.
Oh, I don't know about this, Haery.
Can we investigate for some thread?
Yeah, it's more difficult because it's through a closed window, but do you want to roll me a
Oh, we're just looking through the window.
perception check?
6 plus 3, 9.
You can't see any thread, at least from where you are.
The only way to know for sure is to enter.
We might have to enter. Can we push the window and see if it opens?
Is there any kind of an easy way to access this home without breaking and entering?
Does it have
Or
a
will I have
chimney?
to reach into my tool belt of wild shape?
No, I like the chimney though. I feel like because
I wish I hadn't said it.
I like the chimney idea though. DM, is there a chimney?
There's a chimney. Most of these homes have chimneys.
Is there smoke coming out of it?
There is
Good
not
check.
smoke coming out of this chimney, no.
Then I believe it is Cheramy's time to shine.
Okay.
Thank
Yep,
God.
Chèramy, are you going to flap up to the chimney?
I will begin my ascent slowly.
Can you roll me
10 feet a second.
an acrobatics roll to see if you can squeeze your larger pigeon body down this quite tight and narrow chimney?
Yes, I can.
Oh no.
That is a 5 plus 1.
Yeah, you go and you've nested in chimneys before. You've taken a rest. They're quite warm and cozy when fires aren't burning. But yeah, you can no longer fit
Yeah,
down chimneys. Your
Wait, so
pigeon
how
heart
far
breaks
do
a
I
little.
get down at all, or do I just try and? There's no way.
You get about waist deep. Unfortunately, your skinny little pigeon waist isn't quite as slutty as it used
Are
to
we
be.
just watching the bottom of the chimney waiting for him to come out?
I'm gonna say,
through
you
the
just hear me
window.
like you hear from the top. You go. Oh.
Oh, I would have expected him to come out the bottom end by now.
I poke my head over the top. I say, I'm not as skinny as I used to be, Polly.
Oh, well, you have been hitting the aviary gym, so that's
My
to be
little
expected.
waist used to be the talk of the bird town. I can't even fit down a chimney no more.
You're a swole swallow. That's what you are. Don't worry about it.
You really think so?
I do.
All right
Wow.
then. Well,
Give each other a rope already.
Yeah, well, if I fly down,
That's very good.
That's good. Sorry.
I like that. Very good.
You've got a very, very sooty legs and trousers now.
Okay, I'm full of soot. I'll preen myself as we go to. I guess we don't have a next location. What do we do?
We got to get in here and find out if there's thread.
Oh. But if
I'm
if we find thread, what does it mean? It doesn't mean anything to us.
Well, it means that all these missing people are definitely linked.
Via thread or a rope.
I'm also just going to try the chimney and just hope that I'm just.
Sorry? How are you getting up there?
Not what I was planning. Not what I was expecting.
Oh, I'm a nimble Harrigan, right? I'm a little 4-foot fella.
nimble.
Like,
Aren't you big?
aren't we literally? Oh no, this is Berry Bush. Oh, we're not on Ivy Street. I was thinking there was ivy on the walls, but maybe Berry
That
Bush
is
doesn't
only
have
on
the
Ivy
same.
Street, unfortunately. Berry bush is lined with actually quite sharp, spiky berry bushes along the ground if you were to fall.
Oh well.
We
Yeah,
push
good
the
point.
window.
I don't think I can actually get up there.
I could fly you up, but I'm looking at you. You're
Miss
not
Polly.
much skinny than me, fella.
We were tiny and went under a big door. Can you do the same again to go through regular sized doors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say anything because you guys seem really hell-bent on fitting yourselves
No.
down a tiny
Always
chimney,
step
but
in if you. This
I
is your
could
neck of the woods.
absolutely sneak in there if need be.
What? You're gonna be another spider, are you?
I could be a spider. That
There's
would
no
be
way she's
appropriate.
doing that again. She complained about it the whole way home.
A mouse? A muffin? A snabbit?
I don't know if a cat's good for you, considering you sneezing last week.
We need this done today. You can't be a snabbit. It'll take you ages to slime up that wall and go down the chimney.
Well, maybe I could just be a spider and go underneath the door. Would a spider fit under the door or through a
Yeah,
crack
I mean, a
somewhere?
spider could fit in anywhere.
Might have fit through
Okay.
anything.
In that case, I will just horrifically morph into a spider before Cheramy and Haery and attempt to wiggle my way through the door?
Yeah, I'm
Frame?
not going to make you roll for it. It is easy enough as a spider. Again, a little bit disgusted at the feeling of those extra legs and the little clicking mandibles. you climb. Are you going through the door or the window? What's the plan?
Is there a gap in the window? I guess we're stood right in front of the window.
You
So
can fit through any crack in sort of
I'll just go through a crack in the window.
Okay. We'll say roll an acrobatics roll to see how quickly you get this done, because time is
Of the essence. 13.
Okay, a 13. Yeah, it takes a couple minutes of clambering through the bush and up the wall, and you see a spider that you guys assume to be Polly disappear.
Well, it's
under
bright
the window.
pink, so that would be the tell,
That'd be
usually.
Once inside, I guess I would like to use my 8 eyes to look around and find any kind of thread
Okay.
near the footprint, perhaps.
Yeah. Do you want to roll an investigation roll?
Yes. 9 plus 3, 12.
Clambering over the table. I'm trying to avoid using like the words I would naturally use, like scuttling and things like that. Yeah, you run across the table and peer down, looking around for thread in the carpet, and you do see a thin bit of red thread on the floor.
Red
thread. Exactly. No, yeah, exactly what we were expecting. No button or anything?
Not this time though.
Are there any knots? Are there any knots in the thread?
No, it's actually quite a long piece of thread that maybe it's got a clean cut at the end of it.
A clean cut at the end of it. It doesn't look like it's come off and
Doesn't
frayed.
like it's been torn or frayed.
What a bizarre calling card for somebody to leave. I say to myself in a spider form.
Just
I guess that is the evidence that I was looking for. So I will. Can I have another look around before I leave, just see if there's anything that really
through
stands
the
out?
keyhole. I'm just going. What time is it in there?
through your spider eyes. Yeah, you look across the room, and it's a bit disorientating because you're seeing 8 clocks initially, and you kind of focus in, and you see that the clock has stopped at 6.
Clock stopped at 6. Okay, I can't convey that to you because I am a tiny spider.
We'll find out
However,
after.
I will retain that
No,
information.
I knock on the window and say, lick the water. See if it's salty. We need it for our
I
investigation.
Don't want to do that.
Miss Polly.
I don't
Miss
know
Polly.
if a spider has a tongue. Does a spider even have a tongue?
Of course it does. It's got mandibles.
I don't know if they could tell the salty taste because they have the same.
Maybe step in it with your spider feet, and then when you come out, it'll be on your hands.
I don't want to get trapped in here if something goes wrong.
You don't have to do it.
I don't know because if a slug touches salt, they get damaged. I don't know what happens to spiders.
Can a spider drink? Let's find that out first. Yes, they do drink. That's all
Okay,
we
I
need
guess
to know.
I drink then.
Yeah, so you pick up you can actually find that as a spider you're small enough to pick up a drop of water, and you taste it, and it is salty, and you feel a lot of moisture drawn out of your tiny little body, and take 2 points of damage.
Yeah, so what's happened there is I have come out of spider form.
Oh,
I
has it
believe,
damaged you too much?
and is now sat on the floor in the puddle of
Going like,
salt as a human.
Oh dear.
Hello, Polly. Was it salty?
It was indeed, Chèramy, it was. And I'd like to get up and walk over to the door, providing that there's nothing stopping me from doing that.
Yeah.
Walk over to the door, unlock it, and allow them inside.
Yeah, the crazy thing about that is you go to unlatch the door and you realize the door was in fact unlatched already.
Crazy.
Oh,
Crazy.
for God's sake!
Didn't try that.
And you open it, yeah, and you see Polly waiting for you on the other side of the door.
Hi, Miss Polly. How you doing?
Hello. I found some thread. It is red, as we
Red thread.
expected, and the clock is stopped at 6, just like the other houses.
Did we expect red thread?
I was going to say, do we expect red
We
thread?
did because I did because that is exactly the color of thread that was in
At the
in the tavern in Elira Thorne's room.
So wait, so we got 2 red and 2 black so far.
Yes.
Right. So who's connected to who?
They're Elira is connected to Rowan and Thomas is connected to Mira by the same color thread.
Interesting.
And then we never saw, I suppose we didn't see any puddles or thread at Salt Scar spot. Do we need to go to the solarium? I don't think we do.
With this reveal, I think I'm more locked in my head that it is to do with the knot being tied. So I will remove the knot from my pocket and say, right, so I do have a bit of intel, and Haery, you mustn't get cross.
What do you mean? What have you done?
So, and I show that the knot has been fully tied. I say,
Chèramy!
oh, okay, because I have an
It
idea.
ruins the whole thing of it!
No, I know, but we either find a missing person or we protect the sanctity of the Tideheart Festival.
What does that tell us? It doesn't tell us anything!
Whose
tells us-
knot is he holding right now?
I am
what does it say?
holding...
You don't know. You can't read.
Oh, you tell me. Yeah, that's right, fair point.
Read the label. He's currently holding Mira's knot.
Is that where we are? Nope, that's the other one.
Ivy Street.
You want
Oh.
us to check the other one? We can.
Well, we're going to have to now.
I pull it out. Would you care to pull, Polly?
I'm not doing
Yes, I will hold one end
it. I'm not looking
It's like
again.
and give it a tug.
It's like a festive muscracker.
you
This doesn't tell us anything. We already know they're connected, surely.
the knot tightens into a bowline knot.
Yeah, but Haery, we didn't know they were in love, and now we do.
They were both confessing their love, and now they're missing. Maybe they just ran off together.
I keep saying they just went out for the day. Maybe we were too slow, and maybe they thought, you know what? I'm just going to take the initiative and go find them. Take them for a picnic. Take them for a walk.
Maybe we'll find them together
Well, that
on a
makes
date.
They
Maybe a double
must be.
date.
The fact that there is the same threads at both locations makes me think that they must be together in some respect.
Can we go to like a seamstress? Can we
Wait,
go
what-
to like a tailor or something? Because surely we can figure out where the threads come from. Maybe the person who made the clothes or somebody who does patchwork. Like, that's all I can think of.
Can I
Feels
look
like a
at?
bit of a long shot.
Can I look at the rope in closer? Because I feel like I was rushing
Okay.
before as we were running. Can I like
Do you want to roll an
see if there's any
investigation
threads on
roll
it?
on
I
the
don't
rope?
know.
Oh yeah, thread on it.
Investigation, not perception, to confirm. Because
Well, if you just confirming that, then I'll say there's no thread on the rope.
Is there
Well-
anything unusual about these ropes that
A
Captain
different-
Saltscar's rope didn't have in common? Other than the fact that his didn't tie into a bow knot?
Polly roll, I help.
Okay, you can roll an investigation roll.
I help by pulling the rope really tightly in front of her like this.
I rolled a 6, and it is with the advantage, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I have
6
to do it
and
with
12,
my.
so
I do it with my
15?
talons.
15.
Like this.
You didn't examine the ropes closely when you handed them over, so you didn't notice any particular difference between the rope that you gave him and these, besides the fact that these have tied into knots.
Nothing obvious.
No, you do find they smell slightly of the sea, and you do find on the label where the addresses are written on each side, on one of the sides beneath where the address has been written in ink, there is a stamp with a picture of a rose, and around the outside it says Rosie's Love Knots
On
Oh.
both of these.
on both of the labels.
So wait, are people not tying their own knots? Do they not know how to do it? So they get someone to do it
Well,
for
not
them?
everybody has a bit of rope lying around. Maybe Rosie's Love Knot supplied the ropes.
Sun Harbor's rope supplier.
I mean, where do we find this Rosie then?
Yeah, do I know of this place in the Hawthorns?
You've heard of it. You don't know where she sets up shop, but you know that there are local vendors that sell ropes. Usually down by the pier, you would say.
And they do smell very fishy, like salt water, so...
And you would know now the taste of salt water.
I do unfortunately know the taste of salt water now.
I feel left out now. Hold on a minute. Just pull
Go
out the
on.
salt water from before, just a little tiny sip.
And
One of us,
Harry.
Harry. One of us.
Okay, I get it. Don't want
You're
it
all
again.
now a little dehydrated. You had your Moofy milk earlier, but you've been drinking quite a lot of salt water.
We
I
accept
don't
this.
feel great.
We accept this. Also, my tummy's a bit. I have some dodgy bread as well,
The
but it's
turn
all
has
right.
happened.
I say I must borrow the bathroom.
I have a water skin. I'll just take a little sip from my water skin.
Okay.
Can I have a drink from her water skin also.
I established earlier that I don't share drinks. Sorry.
You did establish that earlier. I will simply be dehydrated. I think we head to the pier.
I think we should.
Polly,
All right.
you lead them down to the pier. At this point, it is around 4 p.m. It is
getting
starting
on.
to get a little
Oh.
dark, and this cloud cover has increased, and as you go down towards the pier, you see like a mist has slunk in from the sea, a sea mist.
Oh, that feels like a bad omen.
Yeah, I was going to say, as a person that I've frequently have flied in my life, do I recognize the turning, I've flown and not flied, do I recognize the turning of the weather to be abnormal, or?
No. For a coastal city, mist and rain and all of that, so it can come from nowhere. It can be raining one minute and sunny the next.
But when I know, like, this is not great weather for flying. For sailing.
It's cold and damp and clings to your feathers.
Okay. I was gonna say I use the moisture to try and clean the soot off my legs and stuff because I don't want to be leaving footprints in case we need to sneak later. I feel like that's bad
yeah,
vibes.
You don't want to leave footprints.
No,
that's exactly how people track you down. Can we have a look around to see if I see any kind of stalls that might be selling love knots?
The pier is quite crowded, and there are many fishmongers, ship charters, all sorts of things you'd expect to see. And you do find a little wooden stall that's set up along there with strips of rope hanging from a crossbeam, thick dock rope, thin twine, braided cords in faded blues and sea greens dyed for the Tideheart Festival.
There it is.
Should I speak to her? I've got the ropes in my pocket.
Maybe don't show her the ropes yet.
Keep them hidden.
But we could. What if you go
pretend to buy one?
Rope?
Yes, yes, I will do that. If we're fine with that plan.
You can pretend that you love somebody.
I think I can manage it, Polly.
Okay.
I'm walking.
Yeah, you go over. It takes you back a little at first. They're actually pink-haired water genasi. They stand behind the stall. Their sleeves are rolled up. Fingers quick and sure and working on some rope, and her skin has that faint sea glass blue tint to it, and her hair hangs damp around her shoulders like she's only just stepped out.
Does she look young or old? What's the vibe?
She looks quite young.
Quite young.
Can me and Harry eavesdrop from a nearby stall?
Yeah, you can go over, browse some fish nearby while he's
I am browsing fish.
I go over to
very
her.
Unsuspiciously.
And I say, "Milady, I am torn."
You're leaving it a bit late, but I've still got plenty of stock for your beloveds.
Ah, well, you've picked the exact right nest I'm landing in. You see, I've found myself a love, but I have no rope to giveth to her.
Well, I've plenty of stock if you want to purchase some rope.
Do you have varieties, or is it just one kind of rope?
Well, this is the one I've got the most of right now, so there's the most choice. And she holds out a wicker basket that's full of quite thick ropes. But we've got the more thin, tasteful ones. If they're maybe more of a delicate touch.
Oh well, she is delicate. Sorry, just thinking about her. And may I pick up one of the thicker ones?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And be like, yeah, that's too thick, but very well made. Yes. Have you been in the business long? What was your name?
My name is Rosie, and I don't actually make it myself. I usually sort of go around and find it, like discarded rope along the docks, and sometimes along the beachfront.
Oh yes, recycled. Very respectable, very honourable, Rosie.
Well, yeah, it's got to be, it can't be reused from the year before, because people are quite superstitious about that stuff.
Are they? Why? What's the superstition?
Well, no one wants a second-hand love knot.
No, especially not one given after the dark falls. Am I right?
That's what people say.
That is what people say. And why do they say that?
Oh, I'm not a sailor, so I wouldn't be able to.
Of course you're not. You just
give
sell
you
ropes at the pier.
I just sell ropes at the pier.
Okay, well I'm going to put that one down and pick up a smaller, thinner one. Okay. While I'm doing this, can I not compare these, but in my head from when I held up the previous ropes, do they feel the same? Like the same thickness?
The thicker one is very similar. It feels the same. Do you want to roll a...
I'll do an investigation on the smaller one to see if it has the same label as well, just to confirm that this is definitely the right place. Even though it 100% is the right place. It's not great, but I'm pretty sure it's right. It's a 6.
Yeah, it has the same label. The thicker one, you don't really have time to examine it thoroughly while you're trying to be very nonchalant with it, but it does feel the same thickness as the ropes that you've currently got.
I said, oh, this will do perfectly and fit right on her little feathered leg.
Okay, well, that'll be 2 gold.
2 gold?
Oh.
It's special love rope. It's Tideheart.
Well, I know it's Tideheart, but My love goes beyond money. My
Well,
love goes beyond anything.
If your love is beyond...
You would charge me for delivering my love to my love?
If your love goes beyond such trivial things as money, then I'm sure you won't mind parting with it.
I suppose you're right. Let me just rummage. But I start rummaging and oh goodness, it is tricky to... How about... well, how about this? I would like to pull down the goggles from this and be like...
Okay.
From the top of my head and say, these spectacles might help me look a bit better. But they don't look like spectacles. They look like flight goggles. And as I do that, I would like to cast Charm Person.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, does she...
You
What
know,
does
you
she
can do
roll?
that.
As I pull down my shades.
What does Charm Person do? Is this going to do what
I
you
think
want?
it just
is
makes...
all?
I think it makes them, like, purely
They have the
just-
charmed condition, which makes the creature friendly towards me.
Yeah.
And when the spell ends, the target knows it was charmed by me. So the aim would be A, to get away with...
Oh, it gives you advantage on
Yeah,
checks.
yeah.
an
it gives you
checks.
advantage
I'm
on
going to say, I'm
checks
essentially
against them.
casting this so I can then ask more questions and
Yeah.
potentially also get this rope for free.
Yeah, so this
the
is...
aim.
If she fails, this will give you advantage on any further talking checks to her.
Could I get a wisdom save?
She rolled a 7 plus 2, so that's a 9.
We just pass. We just pass. And as I pull down the glass, I say,
Oh, she passes that, or you pass?
no, I pass.
Oh,
Sorry,
you
I pass.
Okay.
You fail. I
Okay.
pass.
You fail.
You fail.
fail.
I pass. My sunglasses are on, and you are charmed, milady.
You're charmed.
Does she show any respect to me putting on the glasses? You say,
She smiles. She thinks that you look very trendy in your
oh, you like these?
aviator goggles. She's like, yeah,
Thanks.
I've not really seen such a design before.
You haven't seen these? Well, that's because they're from Acorn Express's.
Well, that
locker
explains the uniform. Shouldn't you be out delivering the rope?
Well, that's the thing, milady. I am. Me and my friends here. Come on. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Oh.
Fellas?
Hello. We were really enthralled by these fish. Sorry, mate. What have we missed?
I throw down my fish.
Well, I was merely speaking to my good friend here. Rosie, was it?
It's Rosie.
Rosie. Yeah.
Can I have a look at Rosie's outfit? What is she wearing? Is she missing any buttons? I'm really stuck on this button thing.
So like I said, she has like greenish blue skin, and she's wearing a white dress. So definitely not something that would have buttons on it.
And nothing with black or red thread for sure.
And there's no thread in these baskets available for sale.
She doesn't look. She looks like she's selling various ropes and ribbons and bits of fabric that have been dyed, but you don't see any thread.
Rosie, we're actually looking for your help, and I was hoping amongst friends
Okay.
we could perhaps ask for your aid.
Well, are you still interested in purchasing some rope?
I'll still be interested in purchasing the rope once we've got our aid, of course.
Okay.
But the thing is, it's actually to do with the ropes that we're here. You see, we're trying to deliver ropes. And I
Right.
reveal one of the ropes.
They look like they've already been... Congratulations. I mean, they've already been pulled.
Unfortunately, I've had to break the sacred vow of Tideheart. For you see, both the recipient and the deliverer have gone missing.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't know anything about that. I just sell the rope.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah.
It's a nat one.
That one. I mean, she's
The thing
being
is, we're all
earnest.
friends here. Of course, I trust her because we're friends. We're both friends. We've both been charmed by each other. In which case I say, of course you wouldn't. But would you happen to know who'd purchased from you before? Like what their vibe was? Did they seem excited? Did they seem like...
Well, quite a few people have purchased the bigger ropes from around this area. But I mean, I can tell you where I got it. Does that
You'd know Mira.
I know
the singer.
Mira's not a singer. That's a lyra.
Of course it is.
I sold rope to quite a few people, and I mean, none of them seemed like shifty or shady. The last person I sold rope to was he was some kind of pirate chap.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of
that'll
rope did you give him?
Oh, he bought this rope, and she holds the basket, which is the same rope, the thick rope that you were inspecting earlier.
The
this
exact same rope?
This has been quite popular. It washed up on the shore near some old sea cave, and I dried it out, and and then the pirate he prattled on about some story, and then I didn't quite catch it. It was a lot of mumbo jumbo sea nonsense.
Story. He didn't sell us
What
nothing
sort of
about
sea
that.
nonsense? Was it about where it washed up, or?
No, it's something about where it had washed up, and then he talked about how it was very important that it be given by 6, but like a lot of sailors say that, and it's just a tradition.
A lot of sailors do. 2 specific sailors have said that today, and that's a lot of sailors compared to
Whereabouts
the other
is
days.
this cave? Which direction from here is the cave?
The cave's just down the beach. I mean, you'd have to like sort of clamber over the rocks and stuff, and then you get down there. But that's usually where like I get a lot of the rope. I've never gone quite this far out before, and it washed up a lot of it.
Right, well, if you're saying he was talking mumbo jumbo, I think we can get through to him a little bit. Maybe for the 3rd time today, we go rat-a-tat on his door.
I'm not against that plan, because ultimately, he's not given us much, and I'd like something more. I want to see if he's excited about his new lover as well. Maybe they've met up since.
I wish we bumped into Joan at some point.
I know. I think Polly, could I borrow 2 gold? And I will give it back at some point.
How much compared to our hourly wage is 2 gold?
That's about 2 hours work, yeah.
We only get paid a gold an hour?
Yeah, we do. We do.
Chèramy, can I whisper to Chèramy? Chèramy, you don't even actually love anybody. Remember, this is all a ruse.
No, but I feel bad for... Look, just because I've charmed her with my wiles and my ways doesn't mean I shouldn't pay my way. It feels wrong to get all this information
Think about it
for free.
this way, Chèramy. This lady just picks up old used rope from
That's
off
her
the shore
job,
and
Polly.
she ties it into knots
Polly,
and she
she's
makes a
my
profit off
friend,
it.
Polly.
What do you mean? You only met her 2 minutes ago.
I've made her my friend, Polly. You must understand.
How long is she your friend for?
Let me check. About an hour. So I really think I should treat her right for at least this hour.
Well, if it helps, I would like to buy some rope. Rosie, do you have any like really thin rope, like something that could go in like a small package?
I've got some smaller ones. That's only a gold.
Delivering to?
Okay, yeah. How much is that? Is that 2 gold as well, or is that a bit
gold
less?
for the
Just a
gold for the
gold.
smaller ones.
Okay.
Wait, do you do any
1 gold.
discounts, perhaps, on 2 ropes?
Yeah. Can we get 2?
Oh, do you want to roll a persuasion roll with it?
Well, we are friends, aren't we, Rosie? You do
You have
get a
advantage because
discount.
of your charmed person.
Yeah, that's right. So that'll be 12 plus 4, 16, because we're such good friends.
I
you
suppose
even have
for
charisma?
you could either get two of the small ones for gold, or maybe one of the small ones and one of the big ones for 2 gold.
It's up to you, Chèramy. I know I want a small one. What do you want?
Well, if Polly covers my 1 and then you pay the 1, and that's only 1 hour's work, Polly. That's not even
I
that
can't
bad.
stand in the way of love. I reluctantly grab a gold piece from my satchel and hand it to Chèramy.
Okay.
And I grab it in my towel and I say, thank you, Polly.
Yep. She hands you back a small rope to you, Harry, and one of the larger ones to you, Chèramy, with the little brown label attached and ready to be addressed.
Wow.
Is that everything?
I think
I
it is
believe
Rosie.
so. Yeah.
Rosa. All right, I'll see you later.
Bye, friend.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Goodbye, friend. Goodbye.
See, Miss Polly, they really were friends.
I guess. Well, Chèramy, I know you're not giving your rope to anybody real because that was all part of a ruse. But Harry, who are you giving your rope to?
I just think it's nice to have things that are traditional. And I haven't been here very long, and I just thought I could put it up in my locker.
Very respectable,
What if
Harry.
it's bad luck to keep a rope?
It's not tied, so it's just like any other rope. No worse for luck than when it washed up on the beach.
And if we don't find anyone, we can always just tie it for each other because we're such good friends and we love each other. No? All right.
I got to find out what this mumbo jumbo is because honestly, at this point, there's been too many vagaries. I want answers.
Somebody needs to tell us what happens at sundown.
Yeah, and it should be that funny voiced sailor because I like him.
We've only got
Sounds like sailors know.
We only got about an hour and a half left.
You got about an hour and a half, just under.
Oh, jeez. All right.
We need to know.
You make your way over to the sailor's hut, and at this point, the mist is very thick coming in from the coast. Because you're close to the coast, like you can barely see 15, 20 feet in front of you. Your vision is obscured.
I hate when this happens.
The shadowy shape of the hut comes into view, and is one of you going to knock on the door?
Probably Harry again.
You should.
Yeah. Hello, Captain. I remembered your rank this time. Are you in?
You knock.
We're back.
And
Hey!
wait for the shutter to open, but it doesn't.
Oh. Do we hear any scuttling inside, or is it just...
Is
Can I
there
roll
any
a perception
banging,
roll?
moaning,
Yeah, sure.
Any
13.
anchors?
any bonking?
Silent inside, beyond like the creaks of the wind on the wood.
I mean, maybe he's gone to go and meet Binkle.
When we went in before, do we remember there being a window? There was, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I take flight very slowly and wrap round to where that window was?
The window is open.
Why did you take flight to move like 10 feet?
I'll be real. In my head, we were on the edge of like a cliff, and the window looks over the edge.
That's kind of how I pictured it as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I probably should have said that, but I'm in my mind's eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I hover slightly further up and see if I can see down into the room, and if there is any watery footsteps?
Okay. Do you want to roll a perception check?
Because his knot has now been tied. We tied his knot by giving him love.
True.
18.
18. You see some water by the window, and also it's spilled slightly onto a big open tome book.
A big open tome book, you say?
That you can't read.
That I can't read. Can I fly in the window
Yeah.
sneakily?
Mm-hmm. Sneakily? Okay.
Fly in
Do you wanna roll
sneakily.
stealth?
I will roll stealth and fly in sneakily. It is an 8 plus 1.
Yeah,
9.
so you fly in the window and knock luckily it's blown out, the lantern that was up next to the book to the floor with a clatter and smash. You guys hear this from the outside.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
Do you reckon he's
Did you
okay
hear
in there?
Sorry.
What if the captain's fallen over?
I stop sneaking and I run to the door and try and unlock the latch.
Unlock.
Thing.
Yeah. It takes you a second, but you fumble and you get every single lock.
Well, I'm doing
undone
it
and
with
you-
wings, so it's just
Yeah. And swing the door
Chèramy,
open.
what are you doing in here?
Is he in a fight, Miss Polly? I think he might be in trouble.
Don't worry, fellas.
Oh.
Well, actually, do worry. Captain's missing, and there is another watery footstep, and, and maybe we did this. Maybe we did this.
Every time there's a knot tied,
What do you mean we did this?
some maybe they vanish.
What, you think it's bad luck to have love on Tideheart Festival Day?
Probably not usually,
Seems
but
to
so
be.
far there's been 3 lovers and 3 sets of missing people. Binkle's probably gone as well.
Oh,
We've probably killed Binkle.
Oh.
Oh,
No.
God.
And now we don't find out what the mumbo jumbo is.
And there's a book I can't read over there.
Oh.
What do you mean a book?
A book?
Yeah, there's a book. I landed on it. All funny.
Is it another one of those Belt Buckley novels?
No, it doesn't look sexy at all. It
Oh.
looks like words. There's no pictures.
Boring.
I mean, words could be
Never
sexy.
look.
Hold on a minute.
Well, you read it, Harry.
Okay. Do you want to? Yeah, you can make you roll for it because it is just an open book. It looks to be, at a glance, a book of local myths and legends and folklore that's got some nice like illustrations along the top. And it is
What language
open.
is it in? Oh.
It is in common. And it is open to a page that's simply entitled Tideheart.
Oh, gosh, right. Well,
He was looking it up.
very relevant.
I was going to originally, he was going to tell you this. I didn't expect you to set him up with someone and have him also vanish. So I will
Nice.
do it in his voice as though he is reading it to you.
Very
So
well.
miss out on that. He goes, all right. A seamstress fell in love with a sailor, but he had to make one last voyage to pay for their new life together. Too poor for a ring, he gave her a rope and asked her to wait for him so they could tie the knot, as it were. Told her they would meet in a cave 3 weeks from his departure, so she waited and waited, but he didn't show. By that point, the tide had risen, so she tied herself to a rock so she wouldn't be swept to sea, but she was never heard from again. Months later, a bottle washed up on the shore. It was from the sailor. Turns out a storm took their ship, and as it began to sink beneath the waves, he spent his final moments writing a letter to her and sending it the only way he could. She died thinking he had abandoned her.
I think back to this morning when I was in the archives and those bottled letters that I'd sort of opened and it had all been discarded and sort of damaged. And I just sort of go, yeah, letters don't really travel well that way. That's what we're for. Also, mentions a seamstress here. I wasn't miles off.
And a cave. A cave
Oh.
like the one where she found the rope. Where Rosie found the rope.
She did mention that.
He did mention that.
I mean, she pointed out, she said it's just up there. It's like, I could almost see it from here. Disappears into the fog, though.
Do you think this rope is the rope that the seamstress tied herself up with, and therefore the rope is somehow cursed?
Super cursed, yeah.
could
Feels,
be.
with my knowledge of arcane stuff, which is not that deep because I've only just got these powers, that sounds pretty on the money.
Well, it's an awful lot of rope. Like, how big was this lady?
Well, how big was the rock is more the
Well,
question.
you have
the
to wrap
lady
it
is
around
not.
yourself a few
Well,
times.
both.
She might have been a giant woman and a giant rock.
Chèramy, you've been carrying around cursed rope.
I didn't know. I get given what Pip and Pepper give me. What am I supposed to? Am I supposed to know it's cursed?
No, but this feels like a work hazard that we.
Harry,
it's probably in
would
the
you
training
like
video.
to roll a perception check?
Me? Sure,
yeah, as
yeah.
you finish reading the passage.
That is 12.
12. Your finger traces to a small notation, seemingly from the pirate.
Which pirate? Sorry, the one from the story, like, or
No, see?
He's written in his book.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
It's obviously Captain Salt Scar's handwriting.
Yeah. And it says the story was lost. The whole rope tying thing remains. It's just a silly tradition now. And then underneath, but the letter remains in the city undelivered, ?
An undelivered letter.
I can't think of anything worse.
Nothing could be worse.
Oh,
Jeez. I mean,
fired for that.
I mean, there were bottles this morning in the archives. Like, there was bottles, and I opened one of them, but that letter had completely disintegrated. Most of them, or if not all of them, had like water that had leaked in through the cork.
What happens to the undelivered letters?
Well, they kind of just remain in that state. We can't dispose of them and destroy them. They paid for a service. It's just, if the evidence or the addresses ever come to light, then we do that. There's like a buffer. Like, I think it's about 70, 80 years. And if you hit that point and it's still in the archives, you're allowed to open it to figure out from the contents where it might need to head to.
So there's a giant store of undelivered letters that we
Yeah.
could check.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Somewhere
like,
in
it's
the
downstairs.
archives.
It's beneath our locker rooms, pretty much.
Do you think you have the authority to get us in there?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they love me in there.
Do we have time to get to Acorn Express before 6?
You have around an hour. It's going to be tight.
Well, our
Really?
choice here is we either go there or we go to the cave. What are we edging our bets on?
I'm wary that if it's tight to get to Acorn, we can't get the letter in time to take it to the cave.
You could just about, but you'd need to roll an athletics check to sprint.
Does
No.
some of us want to?
No.
I mean,
Gosh,
I could go to the archives. You guys could go to the cave, or vice versa.
I think, what if we need to get the liver? What if we need to find the letter and deliver it? Void whatever kind of curse is clearly affecting this rope.
I think that is the secret, but I'm wary that the longer we
We
wait
need
till
the
6,
letter before we can deliver it.
know.
It must be delivered to the cave.
I don't know if it's worth sending Harry back to get the letter and we go to the cave and start the proceedings, try and see if we can find the people. I don't know.
I think we should stick together.
I mean, last time we split up, we only did it by about 10 inches, and then we
Is
had
there-
old
Yeah.
Pooch at the top of the stairs.
Is there somebody, Harry, is there somebody at Acorn Express that can confirm whether these items are cursed? Like some kind of scanner?
Only Pip would know. Pip and Pepper have been there for years. They'd know.
They probably know. I'm still new to this place. I know how the archives work and the people that work there, but I don't know the people who check the contents.
You do know they have archivists that you could go talk to for sure.
Okay, let's go. Let's just go.
Let's
Let's
just
go back
go.
to Acorn
Alright.
Express.
Do you
Yeah.
all want to roll me a athletics roll, and we'll use an average for the group to see how quickly you make it back
Sure.
there?
I was thinking it'd be funny if we
Oh.
borrowed one of my relatives' mode of transport.
You
to
could totally
speed
do
up
that.
our
If you
journey, but
want
I couldn't
to-
think
You
of
got a natural 20.
Oh, thank God! Thank the postal lords!
I'll get in the mode of transport with you, Polly, and he can sprint off twice our speed.
I'll say, Polly, what relative are you asking? What kind of transport are you looking to get?
What if we borrow my cousin's what's a mode of transport? Tandem bicycle. That'll get us there in double the time. I mean half the time.
That's better. I like that one. I've never seen a bicycle, but I'm down if you want to take us there. Harry, I'm assuming, is sprinting off with his 20.
Absolutely blasting away.
Harry is
Yeah.
is on a mission, and Harry is gone before you guys.
It's
can
very
even look around.
unlike me
That's-
to do
he
this.
can
I
go
don't
on
do
all
it very
fours.
often.
He
I was
can.
going to say, I never go on all fours, usually because I'm carrying mail and bags, but today I am booking it because I've got no things on me.
Polly, take us to your cousin, quick!
Okay, Polly, you rush back to your home and are met with the familiar sound of a very full household. Lot of yelling, the smell of fresh baked pies coming through the window. But leant against the wall in the front garden is
Cousin Fogbert's bicycle.
Fogbert's bicycle.
What do we do?
And we take it. I can smell pie, but there's no time. We can come back for it later. I am pilfering the bicycle. I'm sure he won't mind. I'm going to take... He's got all of his sort of barred instruments attached to the back of it. I'm just going to dump those by the front door. We're making this as lightweight as possible.
Okay. Would you like to roll an athletics check with advantage for the two of you piloting this bicycle together?
Yeah.
Okay, I've never done that's a 3, so it's good job I got advantage. And that's a 5, so not great with the tandem bicycle. Kind of tricky.
Can I cast Featherfall to try and help our balance as we gain speed?
I have a +0 on athletics, so that's a 5.
You're still just going to giving yourself advantage to cast that.
Me?
Yeah.
You need
We
advantage
already
to
have
cast Featherfall?
advantage.
Yeah, you already...
There's no advantage to Featherfall, it just is what it is. Like,
I guess with Featherfall, you're not likely to topple
hurt.
over because it will be very slow and you can right yourselves. But can you give me an athletics checks with advantage?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, mine was a 5. I just did it.
Okay. 19.
A
plus
19.
1.
Ooh.
So I like to assume that Polly is pedaling very weakly and I'm pedaling strong. While also flapping my wings for Featherfall.
Because you're flapping your wings and you've kind of like featherfalled yourself on the bicycle. The front wheel is actually like off the ground, and Polly, your legs are just kind of spinning and doing nothing. But Chèramy, you race and you guys tear off down.
Well, I'm pushing us and Polly's doing the steering. Is kind of what I'm imagining.
Yeah. You tear off after Harry and you all arrive at Equinox Express down in the archives. Harry leads you down the staircase.
Going down, just like really hurriedly going down. Right, Yubi, I need you to take me to the old stuff, like the proper back of the archive sort of things. We're looking for bottles. Don't want letters, don't want packages, don't want staffs, wands, knives, blades, nothing. Bottles, please, Yubi.
We have all of those down there?
Hello. Sorry, I didn't catch. You want bottles?
Bottles. Anything washed in from the ocean to the shore.
And your name is?
What do you mean? What my name is? I was here this morning. I'm here every morning. We've been through this.
Peer at you through these very thick-rimmed glasses, and they're like,
making my eyes as big as possible. It's me, Haery.
Haery.
Yep. And you're Yubin.
And you said this morning.
Honestly, I can't do this right now. I'm just going to shove past them.
You knock them out of the way and take off to where you find the bottles this morning.
Right, okay, so you can see the one over there that I opened earlier on. Some of these have got water leaked into them. Suppose it's just worth trying to open all of them.
Can you all roll me an investigation roll?
Oh, go on. 21.
21.
12.
Yeah, you go through from this morning and you know which bottles kind of sloshed as you put them around, and you immediately grab hold of this one. It is just covered in barnacles, but also random sort of muck and dried things from the ocean. And shaking it around, you don't hear any sloshing. You hear paper filled inside.
Chèramy, can you just peck away the barnacles around the top of this bit here, please, mate?
Of course I can, and I use my peck attack to do 1d4 plus my strength modifier.
Oh, God.
Don't just smash the bottle.
It's a 2 plus 2. 4 pecking damage. On the fifth.
You knock a couple barnacles off.
All right, cool. Here we go. Oh, I'm assuming that opens it.
And
Just
inside,
to kind of break the
seal.
barnacles off like the cork.
inside you find a very old letter, and quickly scanning it, it seems to be something that would have been penned by a sailor in a bit of a rush.
Oh my God, it looks like the captain's writing.
It's cursive, it's very difficult to make out, and the language actually seems it's a little old-fashioned. You would say it's like very old common.
Do you have your stamp with you, Haery? Oh no, it was on your hammer. I was gonna say we should reseal it so it doesn't look like we've been opening their letters, even because that's still our rule.
Haery, you've broken your golden rule.
But the archives is a bit of a grey area, as well as it being generally quite dark down here.
The only word you can clearly make out is Penelope.
Who the frickin'?
Penelope. Okay, we're looking for a Penelope. I mean, do you reckon that's the lady tied to the rock? I suppose it is, right?
We can only assume, unless this is an entirely different letter to a different person on a rock.
What does it? It just says Penelope. Does it have kisses on the end? Something
Big
to
hearts.
indicate love?
Perhaps mentioning our ropes will be entwined.
It's signed yours forever, and then you can't make out the last name. It's very scrawly cursive.
Oh, jeez.
That could be a love letter.
Yubi, have we got any of the experts upstairs who deal with Well, it's not even necessarily like handwriting. We can see the name Penelope. Like, can we see the records?
Records. One moment. And they go under
Harry,
the
check your watch. Harry, check your watch.
And they pull
God.
out a
5:15,
big ledger.
5:15.
And they go, whoa. Here are the records for the
All right,
last
thanks very much,
50.
mate.
Yeah, we're off.
Out the way
We're
again.
running.
Just book open.
Polly, grab the bike.
All
We're
right,
off.
we've got Patricia, we've got Pansy, Penelope. Well, there's loads of them, but where do we start? And I suppose we've got to figure out of the Penelopes. I mean, she's dead, right? Surely at this point, if it's an old fable, an old tale.
Yeah, there's the Penelope in the book is still alive, the one that you find.
Do we just give it to any old Penelope? They'll be stoked to receive a letter, won't
It's
they?
gonna be the lady at the cave. Let's just get the bike. Let's go. We have 45 minutes.
Well, yeah, we have to take this letter and deliver it to the cave, assuming that the seamstress was called Penelope.
If she's all zombified or if she's a ghost, we can at least say her name, and that might.
That's the hope.
Yeah, that might work. That might work. You've been useless. All right, see you later. I'll just push him again. He's not even in my way. I'm just going to step over to him and just another push on the chest.
To the wall.
Yeah. To the cave!
I say laters, UB, because I know UB Free's giving me some spare letters to use as bedding.
They're kind of fumbling around on the
Big
ground
fan
with
of
their
me.
glasses. Yeah, you guys will use the same rolls. So you take off on the tandem bicycle and sprinting down, clambering over some rocks across the beach and to a sea cave.
What do we see at the sea cave?
Well, when I see cave, I enter it.
At this point, it is like half swallowed by the tide. The tide is hitting, the waves are hitting your feet as they break.
That'll be why there's a time limit, because the tides rise.
But as soon as you cross the threshold, the waves outside suddenly sound quite far away. Inside opens up very wide. The floor dips into shallow, murky pools. And looking around, you see 4 people are tied to sharp rocks jutting from the sand. 6 people, actually. Sorry, I wrote this before you added.
Before we doomed.
Retcon, go again.
And Binkle.
6 people are tied to sharp rocks jutting from the sand, wrist bound, ankle deep, already in the rising tide. A woman stands in the middle of it all, pale, soaked dress, hair hanging in her face. And she doesn't blink. She's just watching you. And yes, you see Binkle and Captain Saltscar tied to one of the rocks.
I did this. I did this to Binkle.
Delivery for Penelope?
Yeah, can I like do the knock just on like the cavern wall, or if there's any driftwood, can I just do a knock on it?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah, do you want to roll a strength roll? Are you just going to knock on the wood, or are you going to knock the wood against something?
I think if the wood is small enough for me to pick up, I'm just going to sort of hold it in my forearm and then just try and give it a knock.
We'll see if
I'm
it
aware
creates
that
an audible noise. Cause
Yeah. You said a strength roll.
Okay. Yeah, you pick up some driftwood. And go to knock on it, but it is rotten, wet driftwood, and you kind of just get it nothing but splinters as it falls apart in your hands.
It's not gonna work.
She looks at you, and her voice comes out as a hiss, and she goes, "So you've come to drown too?"
Polly, this is your
I believe the knots have been tied. I sense it among you.
So, I've got a rope, but I haven't. No one's tied it yet, so you don't have to worry about me.
And I've never given nor received any rope.
No.
I have tied the rope in my pocket.
What do you mean you tied it in your pocket, Harry?
She looks at the 3 of you and she goes, "All 3 have tied the knot today." And she begins to float off the ground, and you now see as she rises that what you initially thought was just the darkness of her robes. Her robes are actually quite white, and as she floats, you realize you can see through them and that she's quite sort of translucent.
Oh, that explains everything.
I tied it because I thought we're losing daylight, and I thought if she could just whisk me up, then that might help in some way.
Mate, you're gonna be tied to a freaking rock now.
Well, no, if you two look after me. Oh, hold on. Let me try this. Miss Penelope, we have communications from your love.
You see that her jaw had like unhinged and lowered down like a scary long amount. And then it kind of like snaps shut, and she goes.
She puts her hand underneath and goes,
A letter from me.
Yes, I believe it's from your love, and you always thought he just headed to sea and never came back. You could have thought many things. The worst, the best.
He abandoned me.
No, he didn't. You wouldn't write to somebody you've abandoned. It's so easy to just head off the coast and go to further shores and never think about coming back, but he wrote to you.
Can you roll a persuasion roll with advantage?
12 and 2.
Okay, lucky it was an advantage.
Dirty one. Oh no, it was advantage, wasn't it? Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. So she drifts down towards you and holds out a hand, and you see long, nasty claws on this hand that she proffers out.
Girl needs a manicure.
You can never assume the worst in people. I believe with everything in me that this letter is for you. Divided by distance and unforeseen circumstances, mail can always bring us together. Here you are. I just place it down in her hand.
She takes the bottle and splinters the glass in her hand and just allows it to fall through, leaving just the letter, which she unfurls. And as she reads it, you see she begins to float down to the ground, and the hair that was whipping around her feverishly settles back onto her shoulders. And she looks at you and says, "Thank you," and then dissipates as with the letter.
Oh! You did it, Haery!
We pleased her.
Haery,
Maybe her spirit could move on now.
that was really good, Haery. That
Can
was
you-
good romantic talk.
All roll me a perception roll.
Yeah. Yeah.
17.
15.
What was that? Sorry, did you say perception?
Perception.
Oh, 14.
Anything above a 10 is enough to notice that your feet feel cold and wet, and you turn around and realize that the tide has entered the cave and it is now beginning to pool.
Oh,
We need to untie these people and get
we
out
do.
of here.
Well, I'll start with the captain. He's going to be the slowest moving. And I'm just
I'll
gonna
run to
try and-
Binkle as fast as I can. I've got Binkle into this and I'm going to get him out.
We've got a favourite couple, clearly.
Well, we don't know the others. We haven't seen them.
True, yeah.
Okay, so you two run to the captain and Binkle and begin unfastening them from their rope. Polly, what are you doing?
I'm untying whoever's closest to me.
Okay, actually, as you go to untie whoever's closest to you, something about this woman is familiar to you, and you can't quite place it. But then as she looks down at you, she's like, "Are you sorry? Are you? Do I know you? Are you Polly?
Yes, Polly Inkpot, currently saving your life. Please.
Yeah, sorry. Better time and place. Yep, sorry. Yeah,
If
you
you
could
wouldn't
help
mind.
with the rope and just, I'll just keep my arms out of the way. Yeah.
Can I try and untie her rope?
Yeah, how are you just going to
Whoever she
untie
is,
it
do
with
I-
your hands, or like what's the plan?
I will, but I am also trying to see if I'll untie it with my hands because I don't have anything else to do it with, just a quarterstaff. So yes, with my hands.
Okay.
I'll try. And can I, while I'm doing that, will glance at her face and see if I recognize her.
Do you want to roll a history check?
11.
11. It takes you a second as you're untying her, but as you begin leading them out the cave and see that the other two have dealt with the other couples, you remember checking her in to the Lonely Goat Tavern.
Oh, wait, I do recognize you.
Oh, where
Who
from?
is she, Elira?
She's Elira, yes.
You're Elira. I do remember you. I checked you into the tavern.
Oh, well, we owe you everything, Polly. That's how I met my dear Rowan.
Oh, you actually got along.
Well, yeah, I mean, what were the chances that you would overbook us and it would be two single people of the same age in the one-bedded room? Thank you so much.
Well, you know what? I thought you two might make a good couple. That's exactly why I did that. And I'm glad
that was
out of all the horror
deliberate?
stories that came out of that, one of them actually worked out. Maybe I shouldn't have lost my job after all. Could you maybe give me a recommendation if I ever need that job back?
I'm not sure you're supposed to deliberately put people in the same room. I didn't know it was. I thought it was a happy coincidence.
No, that was all me.
Okay,
You could call me Cupid.
maybe a matchmaking service might be in order. But thank you so much. And the tide is like still washing against the sea as you clamber over the rocks and
I'm attempting
wet
to
and
lift
onto the pier.
Binkle above my head because he's a halfling. He'd be drowning in this. I say, don't worry, Binkle. Don't worry. What's he saying? I want to speak to Binkle.
Like, thank you. I just got, like, I was here. You get the rope. I gave you the rope, and then you took the rope away, and then there was just salt and scary and screaming noises, and then I woke up in a cave.
You just teleported here, were you?
I just woke up in a cave.
Goodness, and you're still in your undergarments.
I didn't have time to get dressed. I didn't know I was going to wake up in a cave.
Of course you didn't, Binkle. I'm sorry I got you into
this.
No
one's ever tied my knot before. Does this happen every time?
I don't know. Everyone's pulling rope and tying knots today. It's a really busy day for everyone.
I don't think I like Tideheart.
And I've got the captain. I'm just walking him along to try and assist with the speed of this. And crazy first date, am I right?
He's like, I don't know how I feel about it, but he's a very strapping young chap. So we'll see how we get along. Early days.
Early days.
Well, no, it's actually quite late. You guys are lucky we got here when we did.
I mean, I feel like I told you needed to get stuff done by 6. You left it a bit tight.
Yeah, you could have told us why. We didn't realise people were going to be drowned and kidnapped and all sorts of stuff.
Well, I had to remind myself of the myth myself, you see. All I knew was there was some nefarious reason after dark.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Do we get him to the shore?
You take him to the shore. And you head back. Polly, you can just go straight home and dry
We
off
do not head back.
Okay, what
we
are you
have
doing?
to get our signatures.
Oh, you can get the signatures.
Yes,
I'm so sorry.
because we have
Retcon.
all of the people here, and Harry has a job to do.
No, I don't. Not today. It's Miss
Polly.
Polly.
Has a
pull
job
out
to
the
do.
manifest.
Polly pulls out the manifest.
Hi, Paula. I declare manifest.
You get these very sodden, bedraggled, rope-burned people, and they each sign their signature on your manifest.
Well. Looks like another successful delivery from Acorn Express, right?
Sounds about right. And we did mess with their parcels, but they are not to know. Not to know.
It was all in the aid of getting their parcels on time.
That's right. Because what do
Speaking
we
of
do?
On time,
Life or death.
life or death,
Rain or shine.
We'll make sure your mail's on time.
Yeah, good job.
And Joan's not here anymore.
We
but
say
she's...
that to this group of 6 people, and then just look at them.
Just like,
Do they clap or something? They should clap, I think.
Yeah, do they clap?
They
Performance
just-
check. Do they clap?
Yeah, performance check.
Dice
Oh,
has
yeah,
fallen off the
performance
table.
check.
It's a fumble. It's
I'll
a
do
1
it.
from me.
Oh, God. Mine is a 6.
14.
It's a little out of sync, but Polly, you end it with a flourish. And they seem
goodness.
impressed. They don't quite know what to do. They're a little taken aback. But Polly, you can go home and enjoy some lovely, apparently freshly baked berry pie. And
Think I will.
Harry, as you take the manifest back and go to your locker, you open it, and a knotted rope falls out onto the floor.
Oh. How did this get here? And I check my pocket and it's still mine. Like, I've still got that one there. Huh. And I'm going to just get an envelope and I'm going to get the one that I've already tied and pop it inside. I'm just going to get a little piece of paper from my locker. I'm just going to write, seems you're already aware of Tideheart rope. Charming, isn't it? Wherever you are, Harry. And on the front of the envelope, I just put PAL program number 175. And I just potter up the stairs and pop it into a little post box that we have there.
And that's where we're going to end today's session.
Very nice. Very nice. A wonderful Tideheart.
Yeah.
Can't wait till next year.